Tigers this year flushed him outside, and a nice game by Tyler.
Jenkins blitzed up the middle, and when you blitz up the middle, one of your running backs have to pick him up. Good job by Tiber there, 24 picking him up.
Looks like we actually did not get the first down there.
Oh, they did not?
No. Must have stepped out of bounds before he got
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tyler Baird hit about 4 yards out of bounds, and they marked him 3. It's 4th down and 3, and the Eagles are going for it on their own 28-yard line. Here's the little mix-up. Tyler Beard's going to run right. He's going to have to move upfield. He does. Nice cut. Let's see if he gets the mark. Gutsy call by Coach Halliday. They were looking for a pick-me-up. Let's see.
I think I see the first down
They
call.
give him the first down. Tyler Beard picks it up. Gain of 4.
Nice job. Gutsy call right there, too, like you said. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication right off the snap, but Tyler made something happen with those legs.
So we're starting to see something evolve for this offense. Tyler Beard can run with the ball, which gives him another offensive weapon. Eagles dressed in their white, 1st and 10 on their 30. A fake handoff to Tiber. It's actually, again, it looks like there's some mix-up there.
Yeah, it really did.
Because he handed the ball to Tiber when Tiber was about a yard ahead of him.
Yeah.
And so Tiber does gain, they'll give him 2 yards on the play. But, again, mix-up.
Yeah, I think Tyler being a first-year quarterback, second game right now, still learning the plays, learning the flow of the game right now.
2nd down now and 8 for TCPS. Tyler Beard, another low snap, and he has to keep it. These snaps are killing the Eagles.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd or 4th bad snap tonight. It all starts with the center, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play. I'll never forget, Greg, playing college football. I remember asking my coach if you could pick one player, all-pro, the best of the position. I'm assuming you say quarterback. Who do you start a team with? Knowing the answer. He looks at me and says center. Wow. I said center?
Yeah.
He says it all starts there. He makes the offensive line calls. Without him, the play never starts, and he believed that an Otto Graham-type center was more important than having an all-pro quarterback. So I found that interesting, but...
Well, it messes up your rhythm as well, too. Even the quarterback's got something in the back of his head thinking what's going to happen next.
Well, it's a wasted play.
Yep, exactly.
3rd and 15 for TCPS. Tyler Beard drops back. He throws it long to Kyle Gray. This is going to be intercepted by number 4, Harris. He picks it off. He's going to be tackled pretty quickly by Gray at the 30. We do have a flag on the play, and we might have, let's see if we have roughing the passer. It's back where the quarterback was at.
Yeah, it's back there where you
see. It's either going to be a holding or a roughing the passer, and you call a holding on the Eagles. Of course, that will be declined. So an interception by Harris.
Looks like Tigers got the ball on their 31-yard line, too, with a short field right now. Got to see our defense step up.
So right now, everything going Middleton's way. 4:35 left in the first quarter. I want to thank North Mississippi Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. They're located in Tupelo. Special thank you to Leland Crispin and the entire staff on South Madison Street in Tupelo. Hurry up offense. New quarterback, Harris, number 4. He has scored already tonight. He is the quarterback tonight, and Coach Halliday is going to call a timeout. So we have a timeout on the field, Greg, with the score, Middleton 19, your TCPS 0, TCPS Eagles 0.
Well, when you see a kid like Davion Harris step back there at quarterback taking the place for Chris Stewart right now, you got to be thinking run. Almost a wildcat formation, if you will, and somebody that can lay it up in the air or run it for 40, 50 yards like he did on the opening kickoff.
So Middleton returns the opening kickoff, 82 yards. The extra point was no good. They jumped ahead 6-0. Then Brittman, another special team play, 60-yard punt return. Stewart, the quarterback at the time, kicked the extra point. He has then since left the game due to a knee injury. And then Harris, who's the quarterback now, he had a 41-yard run, and the extra point there was missed. I look at the quarterback, number 3, Stewart. He is on the sidelines, leg up in the air, ice on his knee.
It's actually ice on ankle now, too.
Really?
Looking out there. Yeah, it really is, too.
Yep,
Maybe it's just
right.
a twisted ankle or something.
I hope so.
Yeah, I do, too. Knee is an absolute tough injury to come back from. Sometimes a twisted ankle, a torn ankle, or something like that, you can come back from that.
So now Harris at quarterback, 3 wide receivers. He's standing next to number 30. We don't have his name. Quick handoff, a good play by Connor Zach Chrisman, number 18. Nice play. Pickup of 2 for the Tigers.
Hit him right in the hole when he came through, when number 30 came. Still looking for that name, but when Connor Chrisman met him in the hole right there face-to-face and gave up 2.
Nice tackle, open field tackle, kept his head up. He wrapped up. Good play by number 18, senior Chrisman. So it brings up 2nd and 9. Gain of only 1 on that play. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Looks like some movement, no call option. Number 4, fumble on the play. There's a fumble on the play, and I think Chrisman has it.
I think he does, too. Great containment right there. Looked like the option. Quarterback Harris tucked the football. Looked like, not sure who got in there on the tackle, too, but Chrisman jumps in to cover the ball.
So the running back, Harris, was hit by 2 Eagle players. I believe one was Maloney, and I think one was Cates. They forced the fumble, and that's the first turnover of the night for Middleton. The Eagles have one on the interception. So the Eagles get the ball back, maybe a little break, try to build off of.
Looking for some life. This might be a play that we can use something to build off of. Turn around right now. Tyler Beard walking out to take control of the offense. Let's look to see some little bit of motivation and the old mojo maybe go our way for a while, Steve.
Just got to get the snap. I mean, you get the snap and a clean handoff. Eagles have shown glimpses of being able to run the ball, but that's been the biggest issue. Quick handoff to Tiber. No, it's a fake. Tyler Beard keeps it. He goes upfield. He gains about 10 yards. It's going to be close to another first down for the Eagles as a little misdirection. A fake handoff to Tiber, and they're going to give him a first down. That's a Sternagee-Neil Clement first down. And the second first down for the Eagles tonight, so a gain of 11 for Tyler Beard.
I'm like you. I think we're seeing a little bit of evolution from an offense here tonight. Let's give Tyler the ball sometimes, give the ball to Tiber.
A little misdirection. First down now. Handoff now to Taylor Beard. Another misdirection. Flag is down. Taylor Beard is tackled for a 2-yard loss. There is a flag down by the side judge, and he threw it toward the end zone of the Eagles.
Yeah, I think we got a false start.
Either a false start or illegal procedure or not a correct formation. We'll see what is called here. Usually you see the ref throw it to the side of the team the penalty's on as a reminder to him. Dead ball, illegal procedure. So that play never happened. So they're going to move it back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 if it truly was a dead ball. I've seen some refs. Okay, so here we go. So you see a dead ball, illegal procedure, but now he's going to ask Middleton, do you want the penalty? That doesn't make any sense. If it's a dead ball call,
there's really no reason to ask.
Okay, so see what I know? This kid from New York, ex-high school ref, a dead ball call means there's no play, but the play happened, and we're in Tennessee. That's how they do it here, I guess.
I'm
kidding.
No.
Now they're going to move him back. So it's going to be 1st and 15. Go figure. So I would just say to the ref, it wasn't a dead ball call then.
Right. I would agree with you there, too. Not a dead ball call. And even if it is a dead ball call, why aren't we asking the other team?
I have no idea. 3:40 and running in the first quarter. Middleton up 19-0. Quick bubble pass to McBunch. Tyler Beard completes it for a gain of about 7 on that play. So Beard to McBunch for 7.
Nice pass out to the flats. Laser pass to him out there at McBunch. McBunch turns it up down the sideline. Gets about, like you said, looks like 6 on the carry. And nice job. Let's build a little bit more on the offense.
2nd and 9 now for the Eagles. Tyler Beard getting his 2nd ever start in a football uniform, let alone quarterback.
Wow. That's still just amazing to me.
Tip your hat off to the dude. Come on now.
It is. You got to agree with that, too. Just stepping up and having the courage to step out there and say, give the ball to me.
Oh, he is wide open. Wide open downfield, Charlie Force, but it's underthrown. I mean, he was 15 yards wide open. That was picked off by Brittman. He goes to his own sidelines. Tiber's trying to strip the ball away from him, but he's brought down by Hudson. I'm telling you, Charlie Forrest had 15 yards, and what happened there is Tyler Beard threw on the back foot. And when he threw on the back foot, the ball sails on you, and that's what happened. Another interception now by the Eagles.
Looks like we got Luke Hudson, number 75, down the field. Looks like from where we could see the play, he might have fallen on a shoe or something, too. He's grabbing his back right now, too. He kind of fell in the middle of the tackle there and kind of reaching back towards that back.
So the Eagles showing some life on offense, and again, that bubble pass set up that play. Tyler looked at the wideout, and they bit big time, but he just didn't throw the ball.
Yeah,
and again, he wasn't able to step into it. If you don't step into a ball, you're not going to be able to throw downfield. And Charlie Forrest, again, had 10 yards. But he'll learn.
Yeah, he'll learn. Again, that inexperience kind of stepping out. Luke looked like he's okay. He's actually wanting to run back to the huddle, but I think the referee told him he had to take one play off and then come back out here in a minute, big boy.
Sternagee-Neil Clement first down for Middleton, up 19-0, 2:44. All big plays tonight. A long reverse, a punt return, and a kickoff return. And they're going to a hurry-up offense. So the Eagles will lose Luke Hudson for a play. at quarterback at Harris. 1st and 10 on the Eagles 47. Quick hitter up the middle to number 30. He is brought down by number 14, Tyler Beard, but not until he collects 11 yards on that play.
Interesting enough right there, both Luke and Matt Cates were out that time too. Had both their big bodies, both their defensive tackles there out that time too, and a lot of penetration up front.
Luke Hudson comes back in the game. Another Sternigny Neil Clement first down for Middleton. 1st and 10 now on the Eagles 35. 4 wide receivers and 1 back. Of course, the 5 linemen. Looks like some movement, no call. Ball is batted down by Mullins. In the shotgun was Harris. He tried to get a quick hitter to Brittman, who was lined as a wideout. He did a slant, and the ball was knocked down. And you and I picked this up watching the pregame, Greg. What did you see in pregame about number 4, Harris?
Great athlete, great ball carrier too, but likes to throw the ball sidearm actually too. When you drop down sidearm, he's probably a 5'10" kid out there right now, and those big linemen get those arms up too, gives you a chance to knock the ball down. And
if the listeners could have heard you and I talk, we both said that those balls are going to be batted down if you throw him sidearm, because he's not very tall. He's probably 5'9". 5'9" and a half. Fumble on the play. Number 4 picks it up, and the ball's handed off and then brought down by a bunch of Eagles after a 3-yard gain. A little mishandling of the snap. So what has plagued the Eagles tonight, handling the ball, happened to Middleton there. Dason Maloney and Maloney and Beard on the tackle. Gain of 2 yards for the visitors. 3rd down and 8. Right now the Eagles are looking for a stop.
Yeah, we need a stop right here. 3rd down and 8. Great situation where, like I said, we've got some guys getting a little bit of penetration on the front right now. Need to keep the pressure on our quarterback.
Quick pass to the sidelines and a little extra activity after the play there. Doesn't look like Middleton was set. I don't think they had enough guys on the sidelines. There were 3 flags on the field. The pass was incomplete. It was a bubble screen. And the Eagles were not prepared. There was a cornerback out there, but there was no linebacker or safety. So we had 3 Middleton wide receivers and Kyle Gray. So Kyle was covering all 3. And we
Kyle's kind of looking around saying, give me a little help here, guys.
Come on, man. I'm a senior. I know I can do it, but I can't cover 3 guys. So there'll be a 5-yard. Now, that will be a dead ball call.
That's a dead ball.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't get me going.
Yeah. He didn't ask us. Did you notice that?
5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 3rd down. And should be about 12 now on the penalty, a false start. 2 wideouts close to us, 2 wideouts up top. Again, we don't have the running back's name, number 30. And the PA says I'll find it at halftime. So no one knows who this kid is. He just came to school today and said, hey, I want to run the football.
No, he's a pretty good athlete.
Yeah,
I got to give him that.
Player. Okay, so now it's not a dead ball call. Why is that not a dead ball call with a legal procedure? See, so now it's going to be declined. See, when you have a legal procedure, now illegal formation, you let the play run out.
Maybe that was illegal
formation. So he's got to do illegal formation. 4th down now and 7, and it looks like Middleton is going for it on the 33. Passing down.
You're kind of down here in no man's land. You might as well go for it.
Harris drops back to pass, sidearm, and he underthrows, almost picked off by number 7. That's Lee McBunch. And the Eagles stop Middleton. And right now, Coach, how I like this. The coaches are out there saying, hey, guys, good stop. Here we go.
Yeah, let's build off of this, too. We've had a stop, had a good drive going a while ago, slightly underthrown for another interception, too. Let's forget about that, put it behind us. Defense steps up that time, make some plays. Let's generate an offense right now. Let's get the ball on our side of the field.
Looking for some scores right now on Twitter, and not much happening so far. A lot of games are just started. Most games start at 7:30. The Eagles tonight started at 7, and that's why I have no scores. I keep looking down at Twitter thinking, no one loves me out there, but there are no scores yet to be passed. 19-0 Middleton over the Eagles here. 1st and 10 at the 32. Beard, and Tiber in the backfield. Tiber on a quick hitter and hit right into hole by number 30, the unnamed player. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, number 30, and it also looks like number, let's see, who's the other guy? Number 20, Sherman Harris also stepped up. 2 men met him in the hole. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, if you're going to be met backfield when you're getting the handoff, someone up front is not doing their job. I mean, you got to get some push.
It's almost like we didn't even have a blocker on him. It was a direct hit. I'm not sure if it was miscommunication or not, but nobody touched it.
2nd down now for the Eagles. Fake handoff. Tyler Beard keeps it. He comes to the sidelines. He has a little room. He's at the 35, 37, down to the 38. That's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. it seems like they're having some success running outside. I'm looking for those quick pitches to either Beard or Tiber to kind of bust it on the outside. And McNeil is number 30. So number 30 for Middleton is McNeil. Thank you so much to the PA guy up here as he drinks his Dr. Pepper.
I could use one of those Dr. Peppers right now, too. I had to get one of those at halftime.
So Beard tonight picks up 8 yards on that. 3rd down and 5 now for the Eagles. Probably 2 down territory. If you go for it on your own 28, you probably go 2 down territory here. Beard with the snap. Gives it to Beard. Oh, little face mask. No call on that. And he is brought down one-on-one. That battle was won by L.A. Moorman. And Moorman is going to throw him for a 1-yard loss. So Taylor Beard, 1-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, Moorman stepped up, a senior this year, too. Made a great open field tackle on trying to get the ball to the outside, just like he just said, and brings up 4th down. And we got a timeout on the field right now, Steve.
So we got a water break. As you know, we do this early in the season. Keep all the players hydrated. Looking on the sideline, I still see the starting quarterback, Stewart, icing his ankle.
Yeah, don't see much movement out of him right now, too. I think they're going to have to stick with number 4, Harris, for pretty much the rest of the game the way it's looking.
So 4th down now for the Eagles. Still looking for their first score of the year. Last week, 45-0 to Strayhorn. And tonight, 19-0, all big plays. Last week we saw a lot of big plays too, and that at the end of the day, big plays don't happen as much if everyone stays home.
Exactly.
And so you've got a lot of inexperience on the squad. 18 players, 17 tonight, because Hamby's not playing. He'll be missing tonight's ball game. And again, Hamby the center. We've seen some struggles with snaps tonight from both Cates and Maloney. And again, not pointing blame on anybody. I mean, at the end of the day, you think one guy's going to be snapping all night, and then you're snapping. Sometimes it's tough to adjust.
Different situation, too. And it's like you said, Steve, again, don't want to keep beating the dead horse here, but containment right now has just been the nemesis as far as us stopping the play. It's that comes with experience, with some of our inexperienced guys out there playing, wanting to go ahead and over-pursue. We've got to dial it in, and hopefully we can see something here.
So the Eagles down 19-0, a 4th down and 6 on their 38. And I would think, maybe I'm wrong, but I would think they're going to go for it because they went for it on their own 28 before.
Why not?
And again, this is a marathon. I mean, if you're out there listening right now, please don't roll your eyes. The Eagles right now, a very young 1A program in Northeast Mississippi, known for their baseball program. Cross-country team is looking pretty good, and some other sports as well, and trying to build off the tradition that has started here at TCPS. So here we go, 4th and 6. Tyler Beard in the backfield with Tiber blocking. Tyler Beard throws, and this one is tapped and almost intercepted. It looked like a screen to Beard, so it was a misdirection screen to Beard, but there were 3 Middleton players all over it, and that play was incomplete. It'll be a 1st down, a Sternagee Neil Clement 1st down for Middleton at the Eagles 37.
Yeah, actually a screen to Dason Maloney right there, too, number 2, and was out there, had 2 guys on his back, but the throw was a little bit high, too. Dason had to go up, tips the ball in there. I was worried about an interception, but again, turned the ball over with a short field. Looks like they've got it on the 37. Got to contain.
Okay, so number 30 is McNeil. He's the running back that we didn't have in the roster. He is next to Harris. Harris, the second-string quarterback, 1st and 10. Look at the down marker and the yardage are not together. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Harris takes a direct snap, and he runs, and he breaks outside of Forrest. Forrest missed the tackle. One man to beat, and he will not get him. So a missed tackle, 2 missed tackles by the Eagles, and another quick store by Middleton. Harris, a 39-yard run.
I tell you what, Steve, Harris has got some real moves out there right there, too. I saw him kind of put a move on a couple of our guys and just left them standing in their shoes. So contain.
So 39 yards on that run, and Harris gives Middleton a 25-0 lead over the Eagles.
Looks number 17, Jonathan McAlpin, senior this year, stepping up for the extra point. Another block.
Forrest gets a hand on it, number 4. Still frustrated. He had a chance to make the play. And it's tough. When you're out in the middle of the field and it's one-on-one, I mean, you got to find a way to grab a jersey, grab a face mask. I mean, it's you and him in the goal line. That time, Harris wins 25-0 now Middleton. And right now, the Eagles just looking for something somewhere to build off of. And again, down 25-0, probably forcing themselves to throw the ball a little bit more. Probably not their strength this year at this point. And the Eagles just trying to get some momentum.
Yeah, I tell you right now, we're standing right over the top of the Tiger sideline, Middleton here too. A lot of fire in those guys right now too. They've got a guy running up and down the sideline too, yelling and screaming. So they're feeling Mr. Mojo right now. We need something to turn pretty quick.
Pearl and Brandon going at it tonight. Tupelo and Center Hill. So we should have some scores here in a couple minutes. A lot of games just getting underway. 84 degrees in Middleton, Tennessee. The Eagles are down 25-0 with 1:42 in a first quarter. And it's not pretty. Back for the Eagles is Forrest and Tiber, 2 seniors.
I think we look for the squib one more time here, Steve.
Well, and then at what point, too, you know, if I'm an Eagle coach, I bring these players up a little bit. They're slip kicking every time.
Yeah, I'm thinking almost put Forrest and Tiber at the second line.
Why not?
Not put, kind of swap them out there. Put back Maloney or somebody else as a beat man and change something up.
Why not? And those are the adjustments that have to be made during the game. And again, this is a young staff too. I love this staff.
Yeah.
This staff from top to bottom is as thick and as well, as much wisdom as I've ever seen on that sidelines.
Yeah.
But right now they've got to do a lot of coaching, a lot of teaching going on right now. I see 2 coaches talking over to Tyler Beard, trying to give some instruction as Middleton jumps off sides on the kickoff. 5-yard penalty. They'll be kicking from the 35 now.
Hey, we'll take every yard we can get right now, Steve.
Yep, we will. Oh, me.
Looks like we stayed with the same special team set, though. Still got Tiber. It's a long kick this time.
Forrest takes it as his 18, and a couple blockers in front of him. A nice block there by number 80, Gray Tiber. Forrest brings up, a hit by Hudson.
Wow.
Ball is taken out to the 35-yard line by Forrest. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Staring at Yee Neal Clement, first down. Luke Hudson just laid somebody out. Laid him out. Number 84 for Middleton. Right in front of his own fans and his own coach.
Kind of hard to go home and talk to Mom, isn't it?
Been there and done that,
Mom
man.
Never saw that one coming.
I've been on my back looking up at the stars before.
I think that was a tackle by number 30, Neal, for Middleton that time as well.
Yeah, McNeil, number 30. Didn't know who he was. We do now.
Yeah.
Started at linebacker, running back. It's been all Tigers tonight.
2 wide receiver set out. Again, 1 back set.
So Tyler Beard now.
Oh, there comes the other back I was looking for.
1 man short. Weddle comes in and is the fullback now for Taylor Beard. So Tyler Beard under center. And misery loves company because a delay of games being called by the ref down 25-0 when the kid about to snap the ball. But, oh me.
Not the way we wanted to start this drive either, Steve. When you got again, when you're playing, you got a team that plays both ways. You've got kids running on, kids running off, special teams out there. Do I take a break this time, Coach? Do I not? Had no blame whatsoever. I know Weddle's going off after that, then has to run right back on, so get a delay of game.
Seems to be some communication issues, though. Again, if a player's coming off, someone knows he's got to be replaced. Quick pitch to Taylor Beard and a neck tackle. Oh, man. I tell you, 2 weeks in a row, that's 3 of them I've seen. He's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And I see, again, I don't care what team it happens on. Those neck tackles are very dangerous.
You got to see some protection there for our kids. When you're going around the shoulder pads, around the neck, you've got to see great penetration right there at that time by number 17, Jonathan McAlpin for Middleton. And then number 8, Jacob Trainum steps up to make the play. A neck tackle, no doubt about it. Should have seen the flag there.
Second down and 19 now for the Eagles. Quarterback under center, quick hitter to Weddle. Gain of about 9 yards on the play by Weddle.
Hey, quick snap right up the middle that time, Steve. Got grinding out for about 8 or 9 yards right there, too. Way to take the ball through the middle.
And Weddle showed glimpses of that last week. Some of those quick hitters and misdirection have worked well for the Eagles. They haven't had much success anywhere offensively last week and this week. One bright spot has been Weddle's had some good runs. 10-25 in the second quarter. 2-5 to nothing, Middleton.
Wow. I think Weddle, we talked about this last week. He is a sophomore or
freshman.
Freshman.
Absolutely.
Wow. Good to see it from a freshman coming out and making plays.
5'10", 160. Tyler Beard rolls right. He tries to get away from a defender, and he is going to be thrown for a sack by number 62. That's a loss of 9 yards, and he's running for his life. Really the offensive linemen have got to take it personal, and that time they lost that battle. Middleton throws Beard for a 9-yard loss.
Not sure who made that play, number 62. He's not on the roster as well, too, but he buried his chin under Tyler Beard right there when Tyler had just spun off of a tackle. I thought a face mask that I saw in there, too, and not begging for a call here, but just around the head like that, got to see something.
So the Eagles will punt now. Let's see if they squib punt it or they punt it right to the hands of Harris. Let's see if they've learned something.
If I'm Emery Mullins, I'm not putting it up, but
right into his hands.
Oh my
punt
goodness.
Right to him, and the ball is fumbled and then picked up by Harris. He breaks to the outside. He gets by Forrest. He gets nothing. He's got one man to beat Tiber. Tiber pushes him out of bounds. No, he keeps his foot inbounds. He breaks inside. Touchdown. There's 4 flags on the field. Let's see what is called there.
I think we had a holding on number 28, L.A. Mormon, on Luke Hudson that time, too. Luckily, he grabbed him by the back and tried to pull him down. So thank goodness for a holding call there.
It is holding on Middleton, so that will take back that punt return. The penalty happened on the 41 of the Eagles. Too many open field, too many missed tackles.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing some seniors out there. Again, I don't want to pick on any names, so I'll be quiet about this, but they're dropping their head and they're just reaching. And these are kids who've been playing 3-4 years for the Eagles. They've got to do a much better job of playing football.
Yeah, we've got to see some senior leadership right now, some kids stepping up. Let those, hey guys, we're down 25-0. I know that. But keep your head up. Let's play football. Don't lose focus. There's still a whole lot of game. These guys scored that many points in that amount of time. We can too. You got to keep your focus.
And you've got 10 games in a season. I mean, I've seen teams start out 0-4 and come back and end up 5-5. And next 2 weeks it's all district play.
Yeah.
Who cares about Strayhorn and Middleton when you're playing Holka and Thrasher and winnable games. Yeah. Coldwater.
Exactly.
H.W. Myers.
Exactly. We're stepping into division next week. Let's work all these issues out.
1st and 10 for Middleton. A Sternigny Neil Clement first down. And here's McNeil. He gets about 8 yards, brought down by number 7.
Yeah, missed tackle.
Bunch.
Missed tackle right there, too, by our freshman Weddle. Came up in the hole right there. Had him, tried to go high on him. Got to see on a big running back like that, we need to see where we go a little bit more towards the waist or lower, too. He's just going to outman you right now when you try to tackle him up high. But, again, that's going to contain him back, give him a 1 or 2 yard game versus a 9 yard game.
So Middleton, no huddle, not many ball players on the Eagle sideline trying to wear him down, and right now it's working. 2nd and 2, here's Harris. A quick play to McNeil, and just a big play by Hudson.
Wow.
Hudson throws him for a 3-yard loss. Solo tackle by number 75.
Hey, I see a little life in the defense after that right there. They're going, hey, if Luke can do it, I can too. So let's just hope and pray we can use that for momentum.
And that's what you got to do. When you're down this score, you just got to tell these young men, forget the score. Let's go win one play.
You win one possession at a time, one play at a time. Just like you said, score is not good. We all know that right now too, but you win one play, one victory at a time, and build off of that.
8:08 in the second. Middleton 25-0 over the Eagles. Rebel Lanes, they're located in Tupelo. They're excited to sponsor TCPS football. Rebel Lanes is located on Robert E. Lee Drive, providing bowling services for the family. Thank you to Rebel Lanes for being a part of the 2012 TCPS football season. Not many first downs tonight. I think I've got a total of 3. So let me let you know. I will let you know. How's that? That all first downs are sponsored by Stern Agee, located here in Tupelo. Neil Clement at Stern Agee specializes in all types of financial planning. Thank you to Stern Agee for sponsoring TCPS football on WAQB here in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tell you something, Steve, you got to love Coach Holliday's right out on the field when they were unhuddled just then and running through, giving these guys high fives. I didn't see him screaming in people's ears. He's high-fiving them, say, keep your heads up.
Good.
Let's make plays.
Amory 15-0 over Nettleton. 3rd and 5 now here at Middleton at the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Harris drops back to pass. He looks over the middle. The ball is tipped away by Tiber, almost picked off. Would love to get 2 hands on that.
Wow, nice play by Tiber to get up. Real elevation there, too. Tip the ball up in the air. Keep it from number 10, Keon Pipkin. 9th grader for Middleton.
So Middleton, 4th and 5, probably going to go for it. They're 0 for 4 in passing attempts, trying to hit him in a seam route. Tiber playing strong safety, gets his paw on it, knocks down the pass, and now 4th and 5.
What's the thought on the quarterback keeper right here?
They've spread it out, either quarterback keeper or McNeil up the middle. So let's see what they do there. Looks like some movement, the bubble pass. It's thrown to number 21. He's hit on the outside. Good stick by Forrest. He doesn't wrap up, though. There is a flag down on the play at the line of scrimmage, which tells me we might have had illegal motion or procedure. Maybe not enough men on the line by Middleton. That would be enough for a first down. Forrest came up and made the hit and stuck the kid, but he didn't wrap him up.
Yeah, we've got 2 guys down right now. It looks like Forrest is down for us. I can't see the number, but one of the Middleton Tigers players down. Looks like number 9 or Landrius Jenkins, senior wide receiver and defensive back.
Looks like number 9, Jenkins, is down for Middleton.
Maloney Glass and Overhead Door. They're a proud sponsor of TCPS football. Maloney Glass and Overhead Door. They provide services for all of your glass and door needs. They're located on Robert E. Lee Drive in Tupelo. They are a proud repeat sponsor of TCPS football. 7:56 here in the second quarter. Big plays tonight by Middleton. 4 of them have them ahead 25-0. The Eagles, TCPS Eagles, last week with 4 first downs. Tonight, only 2. Passing on the night tonight, we have Beard with 2 completions, 1 to Tiber and 1 to McBunch. And he does have an interception, actually 2 interceptions. So passing the ball has not been the forte for the Eagles.
Looks like both kids up on their own power. Got Charlie walking back to the sideline, and we got number 9, Jenkins, walking back to his sideline, too. I think it was just some hard hitting going on down there. A couple of guys got their bells wrong.
Good stick. Besides the Hudson hit about 3 plays ago, the next best hit of the night goes to Forrest. He dropped the shoulder. And you see a lot of D-backs do this in the NFL. They'll drop his shoulder, but they don't wrap up. Man, that is a lost art, Greg. Go back 30 years ago when I played college football. It's almost 30 years now.
Wow.
We were taught day in and day out of wrapping up. It just seems like over the generations, it's lost. Everyone drops their shoulder and just tries to jack the guy without wrapping up.
You can see it in the pros now. They want that big hit. You got to wrap up and bring them down. That's what's key. Give up the play, wrap them up.
Pass by Harris. He tries to roll right. He has some room.
Nice
he's going to get past the line of scrimmage. But, no, he's going to squirt ahead for the first down.
Wow.
How did he get by 4 Eagles?
I have absolutely no idea. It looked like Cates had him in the backfield. Hudson had him in the backfield, too. He uses those speedy, shifty legs to go around. Runs around 4 by guys and splits right down the sideline.
I mean, you got to make that play. Hudson, Cates, Beard, about 4 guys had a chance. Pickup of 9. Stern Agee, Neil Clement, first down for Middleton. Ball's on the 35.
Wow.
And a lot of this hand on the hip. Tiber replaces Forrest at cornerback, and coming in for him at strong safety will be Chrisman. That play handed off to McNeil, gain of about 4 yards, brought down by Chrisman on that play.
I'll tell you something I saw there, too. I saw Dason Maloney wrap up and hold on for dear life right there. That's what we're looking for. Running back outweighed him by probably 35 pounds right there, and he's holding on for dear life. That's what we got to have. Got to see somebody wrapping up, making a play.
Right now, the line play of the Eagles and the containment has been the challenge of the night. Little keeper now by Harris up the middle, and he literally runs about 7 yards before he's hit by Weddle. And that will be a Stern Agee Neil Clement first down as he takes the ball to the 24 of the Eagles. First tackle of the night on Weddle. For Weddle, I should say.
I think they're just doing a good job. The Tigers are doing a good job of just going man-to-man, putting body to body right now, too. 6-7 yards into the backfield before we really touch them, too. It's a good job of blocking by Middleton.
6:58 in the second quarter, 25-0. Last week it was 31-0 at halftime. Little movement, no flag in the play. Here's a quick pass from Harris. I'm sorry, there is a flag down. Just too much movement without a flag being thrown there. It's going to be on Middleton.
Have they completed a pass yet, Steve?
They are not. They're 0 for 4, and that's going to be illegal procedure. Let's see if it's a dead ball call. And that's going to be declined, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass. I want to thank, you're listening to WAQB 90.9 AFR in Tupelo, Mississippi. Station identification. 1st and 15 now for Middleton. I want to thank American Family Radio for allowing TCPS football to be on 90.9 WAQB. Harris now takes a snap, a direct run up the middle. He darts left, darts right, and picks up about 6-7 yards. We'll see where it's marked.
Getting to the secondary every time, to the linebackers at least, before he's getting touched.
And that's what the Eagles aren't doing. The Eagles running backs are being hit in the backfield, where the players for Middleton are being hit in the secondary.
Well,
they're winning that battle right now.
It all starts up front right now, too. We've got to get some penetration. At least throw your body in there, break up the momentum a little bit, let those linebackers come in and make some plays.
Pass on the play. They're going to try to hit on the screen. No, he's covered deep. He's rolling right. Now he throws the ball. It's going to be underthrown. It bounces. Incomplete pass. Harris looked left to try to hit Jenkins. He was covered by Tiber, so then he squirted right to try to throw downfield. Incomplete pass, and Middleton is yet to complete a pass yet tonight.
Actually had good pressure that time by Connor Chrisman and Matt Cates, that time flushing him out to the right side of the pocket. Nice job that time of putting some pressure on him. When they drop back and pass, we're seeing the pressure, but again, contain the run. That's the key.
25-0, all Middleton here in the first half. 6:02 left. Clock will start on the snap. Harris drops back. He tries to throw over the middle, and that ball is almost picked off. Again, that sidearm action by Harris. That ball is always thrown on a line drive. I think Dason Maloney got a paw on that one, I believe, Greg.
Yeah, I think he got up on that pass right there, Steve. Another good job of putting their hands on it, too. Looks like he wish he had another chance right now, too, because I think he thinks he could have maybe reeled that one in. But great job. Hey, 4th down. Let's see what we can make happen. I can probably assure you that they're going to go for it right here.
So 4th and 8, even though they're up by 25. Of course, you're on the 27-yard line, moving from our right to our left. No sense punting it. Their kicker, Stewart, is out of the game. He was the starting quarterback with an ankle issue. Harris takes the snap. He drops back. He fakes. Now he throws the ball, and it's incomplete pass. So number 47, Brittman, tried to make the play, covered by Gray. So the Eagles get a stop and will take over the ball with 5:54 here in the second quarter.
Nice coverage that time by the Eagles. Seen good man-to-man that time. I think Chrisman and Gray were in on the coverage. Also, Dason Maloney dropping back. Nice job of coverage.
North Mississippi Oral Maxillofacial Surgery, located in Tupelo, Corinth, and South Haven. They're a repeat sponsor of TCPS football. Services include the removal of wisdom teeth, general dental extractions. Tough words for me tonight.
Tough words for you tonight.
They extract teeth, placement of dental implants. Hey, a special thank you to Leland Crispin, the entire staff located on South Madison Street in Tupelo.
It's going to be 1st and 10.
Charlie Forrest is on the bench, sitting with one of the trainers or checking up on him. He came out after his bell got rung, and it looks like the Eagles are going to call a timeout. So Eagles call a timeout with 5:54. Tyler Beard saw something he didn't like. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 players on the field is the reason he called a timeout.
Probably because Charlie's sitting on the sideline right now, too. So.
And again, I want to be real positive here, but this is where a coach, one of the coaches have got to accept full responsibility of always making sure you have 11 guys. Here's the one thing about Coach Howley. I've been around him long enough. he will work aggressively to the best of his ability to fix these little issues, these challenges.
Well, you got a new coaching staff this year
Absolutely.
as well, too. You got Rufus French. You got DeAndre on the side. You got a lot of different guys on the side. They're not used to working together. They probably played against each other, but they're not used to working with each other. So they've got to learn each other, learn the offense, defense, special teams, just like the players got to learn it.
Brandon and Pearl 0-0, Tupelo 7, Center Hill 3 at the end of 1. And those are the only scores that we have so far. Here it's 25-0 Middleton over TCPS.
You know something I've noticed here, Steve, that I did not notice last week? We don't have the bugs that we had last week. Last week we were getting eaten alive by bugs. So.
Were we?
Yeah, I was. I'm a little bit sweeter than you. So I was
they don't like that northern blood.
They don't like that northern blood.
Okay.
A little too much ice in the veins.
So Beard comes into the game now, so there's 2 backs. And you're right. I look at the lights and there are no bugs. What is up with that?
Like a swarm last week.
Tyler Beard drops back. Looks like a screen to Tiber. He underthrows it. And Tyler Beard limping a little bit. The screen was set up, and Tyler Beard throws the ball at the feet of Tiber. And so an incomplete pass. So the running game is not working for the Eagles. It wasn't working last week. It's not working today. And again, part of me is thinking, it seems like running to the outside. I haven't seen any quick pitches. Something quick to the outside, see if you can get the edge. Let's see if Holiday and Smalls try to mix it up a little bit, try to attack the outside.
And, you know, even a screen right there, too. We've seen a little bit of movement too much, a little bit of happy feet with Tyler right now, too. Again, I know second gain to be under center, and you'll see him progress, I'm sure, as the year goes on, but we've got to get some lock his feet in.
He drops back to throw again. He's throwing to Mason Maloney down the sideline. Incomplete pass. Tried to hit him on a go route about 30 yards downfield and misses. So another incompletion for Beard. Beard has 2 completions tonight. He has thrown the ball 10 times. 2 for 10 yards with 2 interceptions. And again, 25 zip right now. 5:45 in the second quarter.
I want to thank also tonight, Steve, want to thank C-Spire for providing the MiFi services for tonight's game as well. Thank you to C-Spire.
C-Spire, we give you a shout-out. Thank you for your help.
Shout-out.
You're trying to hand me notes with my eyes. I'm like, yo, dude. Taylor Beard just runs. The play is going to be a flag on the play. So Taylor Beard thought it was on a sound, and it wasn't. That's always embarrassing when you're the only one moving. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. They'll bring up 3rd and 15. Now, he can reset there, but actually was running toward the line of scrimmage. So let's see if they pick up the flag. Nope, dead ball, illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 15. That's a second penalty on the Eagles. Second penalty now for a total of 10 yards.
You know, that's when you go home, Steve, and you say, Mom, Dad, they told me it was on this. I was the only one right in the whole crowd.
Oh,
right
yeah.
There, too.
I bet.
You kind of point the finger.
I bet.
The only way right there.
I'm sorry, son. That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
So how, I don't know. 3rd and 15 now for TCPS Eagles. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Tyler Beard gives it to Tiber. He comes to the sidelines, moves to the middle, and gets brought down by number 28 and number 52. He's going to pick up a total of 1, 2, 3. Give him a generous spot and give him 4 on that spot.
Yeah, I think Mormon stepped up and cleaned up the tackle right there. Saw Bustus, number 34, step up to kind of break up the play, and then cleaned up by Mormon.
Okay, here we go, a special team play. We've had a couple special teams plays tonight that did not work out for the Eagles, a punt return and a kickoff return. Mullins will be kicking.
I'm not kicking the ball anywhere near number 34 or number 4 right here. I'm kicking the ball away from them, making them run to go get it.
Mullen has 2 punts for 40 yards, a nice high spiral, and it comes close to hitting a Middleton player, but does not, and falls out of bounds at the 42. So that's going to be a 39-yard punt.
Wow, holding with his average right there too. Nice roll. You get about a 10-yard roll right there. Nice job, Mullins.
I don't know why more punters don't do that. He punted to the sideline, and on a second bounce, it went out of bounds. I don't understand why a lot of punters punt to the punt returner.
Yeah, it just gives him a chance to grab the ball, take a run with it too. You kick it 20 yards away from him, he's got to come over and make a play. We'll take those chances all day long.
1st and 10 now for Middleton 4:51 in the second quarter. Shout out to Rebel Lanes for being a sponsor of TCPS football.
Looks like Forrest back in the game, too, at a defensive back this time.
Tiber goes back to linebacker. Here's a little fake up the middle is Harris. This time Forrest gets a chance. No, he doesn't bring him down. And there goes Harris again. He broke the same 2 tackles as he did last time. Oh, my gosh.
2 missed tackles on that time as well. Looks like a 55-yard scamper by number 4, Harris, down the left sideline.
You know, you could put your players in position, but when they don't make the plays and they don't make the tackles, as a coaching staff, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, you're there to make the play. We had 2 chances to make it right there on an outside containment issue. Again, we've got to dial in and make a play.
Well, so the quarterback takes it on a shotgun, runs up the middle 2 yards, and then darts outside. And there's no linebacker, no defensive end. Corner misses the play. Touchdown, Middleton, 31-zip.
Lined up for the extra points, number 17. Bad snap on the play.
Gray makes the tackle on the pickup by Harris. But, boy, it's been all Middleton. 31-0, 4:37 in the second quarter. Hudson is cramping up for the Eagles, and they're just looking for any kind of bright spots at all.
Coach Holliday jogging out on the field right now to kind of get Hudson. Kind of slow to get up. Looks like a cramp the way he's straightening out that right leg right now.
We'll take this time out to see if we have any updated scores.
I think we had the same problem with Hudson last week, too. I think this there's nothing like game speed, Steve. When you get out here at game speed, you can practice in 1,000-degree heat like we do during 2-a-days. And when you get out here to game speed, they're giving so much energy, exerting everything, too, that we're seeing. He's up on his own power, though, jogging to the side.
Amory 28-0 over Nettleton. Last score we had at Tupelo was 7-0, 7-3 over Center Hill. Hey, tomorrow at 4 o'clock at TCPS, you're going to have multiple state cross-country champions being on the campus, and they're going to be running a race that is being hosted by TCPS. Come out and you're going to see some unbelievable athletes running a very challenging course. It's the second event of its type. TCPS did this last year. I know Tupelo, I believe Myrtle. I want to say shout out to Coach Holland if you're out there, Lynn Holland, doing a great job with the cross-country team. But if you're looking for some action tomorrow afternoon and you just don't want to sit around and look at the grass grow, man, come on out to TCPS. The admission is $5 per car, and you'll see a lot of good running tomorrow.
I tell you, I went out and watched those guys run the scrimmage game when we played ball the other night. I'm not out there running with those guys. Some pretty good athletes out there tracking around.
Yep. So the kickoff will be by Middleton. We've called his name before, Malcalpin, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, number 47. Brittman's going to kick it off. My bad.
Looks like number 4, Harris, the quarterback, is over here cramping on the sideline now. They're trying to get them.
Squib kick. Forrest drops it and picks it up. Takes his own 20, goes to his own sideline, picks up 6 yards on the play, and that is it. Brought down very quickly.
Looks like number 10, Keon Pitkin, a ninth grader, makes that tackle.
Sternig, Neil Clement, first down for the Eagles. Not many of them tonight. They have earned 2, and, of course, change of possession. And, again, not much going on. And, again, here, it's so easy to sit up here. Here I think you just look to establish some type of running game, maybe not even for tonight, but for down the road. If they're going to win ball games this year at TCPS, they've got to get the running game. Right now, Taylor Beard has carried the ball twice, and Tiber has carried the ball 5 times. And we're almost done with the first half.
Yeah.
You're not going to win throwing the ball, not with this team, not this year, with the players that are here.
Yeah, not the offense we're looking for, setting up from the I formation. I know we're looking 20, 25 carries by our running backs and just having to put the ball in the air.
Tyler Baird's going to take the snap. He hands it off to Tiber. He darts left, keeps his feet going, picks up a gain of 2. Not much push by that offensive line. That's got to be probably one of the frustrating things for Coach Holliday. He really thought this offensive line was going to be an above-average offensive line, but right now not getting much push at all.
Yeah, we're getting beat up front right now. It looks like the defensive guys are at best standing us straight up, if sometimes not getting a little bit back into the backfield. We got to have the push up front, use those guys up front too to drive for establish the clock, hold on to the clock, and let's try to run it out here and go in at halftime.
Yeah, live for another day, right?
Live for another day.
3:50, Tyler Baird gives a quick handoff to Weddle. That quick hitter's working. He picks up 4. There's a fumble, but no, the ref blew the play down.
Yeah. You know, that was a nice push that time by the offensive line. I guess we just need to talk about them a little bit. We get a good push out of them, and the quick hit like that is get the ball in their hands quick.
Right, and I'm sorry, Greg, that's my point. The quick hitters are showing some opportunities there, and now cramping up is being done by, I believe,
Andrew Weddle.
Yeah, Weddle. So that quick hitter, that quick hit to the up back, the fullback in the eye, is getting some yards. 3rd and 4 now for the Eagles as they wait for the play to be called in. Probably 2-down territory. Down 31-0.
Yeah, it looked like Weddle came off the field. Taylor Beard took his spot at running back.
Taylor Beard, the front running back, the fullback in the eye. Tiber in the 5 yards behind the quarterback. Here's that quick pitch I've been calling for all night. Tiber cuts outside. He gets a little block, a little bit longer block by Beard there. Tiber's close to picking up the first down, and they're going to give him the first down. Nice run by Tiber, and that's what I like to see him do. Hit a little bit more to the outside. Tiber comes up limping, and he's going to get a tailback in for him, but gain of 7 on the play.
Well, exactly what we're looking for right there is we've got get the ball outside, give a quick pitch, and get our lead block by our fullback. Got Lucas Hardigan, a true freshman, coming in right now at looks like probably running back.
Sternigny, Neil Clement, first down for the Eagles. Only their 3rd of the night. I think Tiber's cramping up a little bit. Nice run, and I like that. Get Tiber on the outside, try to utilize his speed. He actually might have got kicked in the spot us men don't like to be kicked.
Yeah, it's kind of a down on all fours up there right now, huh?
Better you, son, than me.
Yeah, exactly.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Tyler Beard now with Taylor Beard next to him. 2:23 left in the first half. He drops back to pass. Blitz. Beard does not pick it up. He does. Tyler Beard takes it. Oh, and that tackle. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, probably the fiercest neck tackle I've ever seen, and there is no flag. How can a referee not throw a flag on a play like that? I mean, four coaches for TCPS are in the middle of the field.
Where is the flag?
Oh, my gosh.
That is a clothesline head tackle.
Where is the flag on that play? Right, a missed call. I mean, it's amazing. Tyler got up from that.
I'm pretty amazed. It's probably one of the worst clothesline horse collars I've ever seen. I'm amazed he got up and walked that time. I really am.
Coach Halliday was beside himself. He's about 10 yards on the field. You got to throw a flag on that play. I mean, you just have to.
Yeah, unbelievable right there, too. So just glad to see he's up, running around back down 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. He got to the line of scrimmage. Beard's still in the ball game. Tough player. Man, I tell you, another low snap. Tries to throw the ball. Incomplete pass.
Almost could have been, I guess he was flushed out of the pocket right there, too. Almost could have been intentional grounding, but I think he was outside the tackles.
Wow, I tell you, I don't know how that is not called a horse. And actually, one ref's coming to the sideline saying, man, you got to throw your flag on that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about the career of a young player. And, maybe he didn't bring a flag.
Hadn't seen a lot.
He didn't bring a flag. That's it. I don't see a flag in his pocket.
That's still pretty amazing. Pretty amazing right there.
3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. Passing situation. Tyler Beard hands it off to Taylor. Another sweep. I like this. But he drops the ball. All alone. Looking like he had free space. Could have picked up the first down. He just dropped the football.
Oh, my goodness gracious, too. Nobody within 5 yards in him, just lost the handle. I think he was trying to swap his from right arm to left arm and dropped the football.
So the outside running play shows some life for the Eagles. And Taylor Beard, I mean, there was no one around him.
There's nobody 5 yards that time.
It looked like he's well on his way to a first down. He just dropped the football.
Well, there's nobody right now feeling any worse than Taylor. He's just like Tyler, first year to play football.
Reckless.
First year to play. You got to give the guy a lot of heart, character. Great athlete, by the way. And just right now, too, wish he could take that back, I'm sure.
Hand off to McNeil, and he has just dropped down. Fumble on the play. And, yep, Matt Cates picks it up. So Hudson forces the fumble. Cates picks it up.
TCPS first down. It might be a play to get something going at halftime.
Woo! Sternigny, Neil Clement, first down for the Eagles.
Got 1:08 left on the clock. Going to have to put the ball in there.
Oh, my. So change of possession, down 31-0, looking for something.
Do you put the ball in there right here? Or do you take it and take a moral victory here and kind of run it on down the field?
Well, if you're going to run, the only thing that's looked even somewhat successful for the Eagles is outside. What about a screen pass to Tiber? We'll see.
Yeah.
Tyler Beard drops back, And he throws it deep. He's got a man, Kyle Gray. Kyle Gray turned around and almost looked like he stopped running for a second. On those go routes, you just got to keep going.
I tell you one thing, too. I'm seeing Shamar Harris, number 20 from Middleton, in the backfield every play right now. Tyler's running from his life from Mr. Harris. And don't know if he's the brother of the quarterback right now, Mr. Harris, but he is the brother. And I tell you what, that's a 1-2 tandem if I've ever seen one.
So the Eagles now, 1 minute and 2 left. I believe they have one timeout left. I think they do. I didn't mark them down. I apologize. Moving from our left to right, they're on the 45-yard line. No, they're out of timeouts. Hand off to Tiber. He cuts outside. He gets upfield. He's at the 40. He cuts back to the middle to the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. 15, 20, 25 yards on the play. And a first down by the Eagles. A Sternigny-Neil Clement first down. And again, running to the outside is open for the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, it looked like a tackle by number 28, Mormon, after about a 25-yard game, I think, Steve, right there, 20, 25 yards.
Yep. Give him 25-yard on the carry. Actually, a nice spot to the 32, so gain of 26 on the play. First and 10 for the Eagles. Now, tonight I've seen 3 good runs by the Eagles. Beard to the outside, and also Tiber twice to the outside. Want to thank WAQB 90.9 Tupelo, Mississippi for carrying TCPS football action. Want to thank some of our sponsors, Heartland Siding. They're located in Tupelo at All-American Vinyl Siding, Maloney Glass and Overhead Door, Rebel Lanes, Sternigny, and Neil Clement here in Tupelo, North Mississippi Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, and they're located on South Madison Street. Thank you to all of our sponsors on WAQB. So a sense of momentum. And again, down 31-0. I see the Eagle fans standing up on this. They're looking for something, Greg.
Just
something.
Give us something to build off of going into halftime. So seeing it, like you said, they're standing up. It almost looks like the crowd yelling at the players, let's give it one more hard run. Let's give it one more hard pass right here now. They're trying to build momentum in these kids as well.
The coaches will see this in the film. Again, it's easy out up here because I'm not worried about calling the next play. I'm not worried who's in and out of the ball game, not worried about injuries. But the outside running lanes have been there for the Eagles tonight. Running between the tackles hasn't really worked well, but outside I've seen glimpses of promise.
Yeah, we're getting we're breaking outside containment on the outside, just like Tiber on the run right there. Getting outside the containment, giving us a chance to get some green grass.
Taylor Baird now in for Tiber at running back. Tyler Baird hands it off to Taylor, and a fumble. Taylor Baird fumbles the ball, his second fumble of the game, and so the Eagles cough it up.
Yeah, looked like a good snap, a good handoff right there, too. Not real sure what happened, just like Taylor just kind of coughed it up. Looked like number 56. Leighton Mullins came up that time limping. Looked like he got cut. His legs got cut out from under him, but I think he's toughing it out still on the field.
My, oh, my.
When it rains, it pours.
You know, some momentum, and again, second fumble by Beard tonight, just not grabbing the ball and holding it tight, just coughing it up, and the glimmer of hope is dashed. Let's see if they run the ball. They fumble the ball. The ball's on the ground. It's picked up by number 9, a new quarterback, and he's going to be sacked by number 56, Mullins.
Looks like number 9, Orlandrius Jenkins, a senior, came in. Usually a wide receiver, defensive end, comes in at quarterback that time. Fumble on the snap and a loss of, looks like, 11 on the play, Steve.
Clock is running 23, 22, 21. There'll probably be one more snap. It's been all Middleton, 31-0 over the Eagles. It happened fast and furious. At halftime, we'll be playing the interview for the Player of the Week last week, Dason Maloney. So hang around for that. 5 seconds. 4. It looks like they won't have to run a play, and they won't, Greg. So the first half ends up here in Middleton, Tennessee. It's all Middleton, 31-0. The same exact score as it was last week.
I think we've seen this before, Steve. What we're hoping for, though, right now is we've seen a few more glimpses tonight, though, than we did last week. I've actually seen some glimpses of some offense generating running down the field. Got to hold on to the football. Right now we're just turning over the football too much. Big plays, big plays, big plays. That's what's losing it for us right now.
4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, both unfortunately by Taylor Beard, number 3, and 2 interceptions. So 4 turnovers for the Eagles. Middleton has only turned over the ball 1 time. And it's been, we'll go over the scoring plays before we go to the interview. And we'll try to look for some highlights. I'm just looking at some of the stats. I'll tell you, if you Let me see here what we can do here. We've only had 2 completions passing the ball. Tyler Beard, he's had 11 attempts. He's 2 of 11 for a total of 10 yards, and he has thrown 2 interceptions. On the ground, Weddle, 3 carries for 14 yards. Tybers had 8 carries for a total of 50 yards. So Tyber 50 yards in the first half. Taylor Beard has had 3 carries. He has lost a total of 5 yards on those carries. First downs, 3 and 3.
Yeah, first downs, 3 and 3. I tell you, interesting enough, passing from for the Middleton Tigers right now too. No completions right now, but making the plays on the big runs and making the plays on the running game and special teams.
The scoring tonight started in the first quarter. It was on the opening kickoff. So Middleton does this 2 weeks in a row. They take the opening kickoff, and they run it all the way back. Harris, an 82-yard kickoff return. The extra point was missed. Then Brittman, the Tigers stop the Eagles on 3 downs, and then Brittman takes a punt return 60 yards, and he's dancing in the end zone. Stewart, the quarterback, kicks the extra point. Then Harris gets his second touchdown of the night, a 41-yard run. He follows that up with a 31-yard run, and then he finishes the half with a 55-yard run.
I'm looking at your stat sheet here, Steve, and I'm just
it's true.
Something that puzzles me here too. First downs for Middleton, 3.
That's it.
First downs for TCPS, 3.
Yeah, it's big plays. When you're scoring on 40-yard runs, 50-yard runs, and 70-yard runs, there's not a lot of first downs to be had.
Not a lot of first downs to be had. It's just an interesting stat. No completions for Middleton, and also only 3 first downs. Again, just like last week, story of the game, containment and big plays.
So the Eagles are really back to the drawing board. Felt like they had worked hard this past week, working on some fundamentals. Tackling, we've seen some missed tackles in the open field, especially by the secondary.
Yeah.
Safeties and corners just not making the plays. But at the same time, Greg, where's your front 7?
Yeah, exactly.
The front 7 traditionally make the tackles,
right,
and the defensive backs are playing against the pass protection. And I feel bad for some of these corners because everyone knows who they are, and they're missing them in the open field, and that's a tough place to be. You're on an island.
Well, you're also on an island, but one thing we're also seeing is getting out there to the island right now, too. We've got to see a little bit more penetration from the front 7 right now, too. We've got to see a little bit more penetration from our defensive line and our linebackers. Just want to say a special thank you to Leland Chrisman and the entire staff located on 1030 South Main Street in Tupelo. Another one of our great sponsors this year, too, and we appreciate everything our sponsors do for us.
Well, I've got some great news.
Tell me.
Next week is an off week.
All right.
So the
Little time to build
Eagles
up.
have 10 days
right,
to work on some basic fundamentals.
Yeah.
And, again, there's a half to build off. You got to find the little glimpses. The little glimpses I see so far is the quick hitters to Weddle. And when Tiber runs to the outside, 8 carries for 50 yards. And, Taylor Beard had a nice carry to the outside until he fumbled the ball. It looks like we have some opportunities to the outside.
Well, I think, just from what I've seen so far, quick hits to the outside, screen plays. I like the call with the screen play right now, too. The more we see our quarterback get his footing, feel a little more confident in the pocket as he drops back, understand the offense a little bit better, being a second game quarterback, and you'll start to see a gel. But again, one thing I'm seeing, like we said a little earlier, seeing glimpses of a pretty decent offense where we're generating the ball outside, just not getting anything up the middle, but we've got to build off what we can work off of.
So I got some scores for you. Hudson leads Calhoun City 10-0.
Wow.
And then we have Tishomingo County 42, Elkhorn Central nothing. I said Lafayette last week, and you said no, that's not how you say it.
Say it Lafayette in Mississippi.
Okay, well they're leading Greenwood 7-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Shannon is over Aberdeen by the score of 20-7. At halftime, the Tupelo Golden Wave 7, Center Hill 3. Not much offense there tonight. And let's see what else we got.
Got another good Lee County matchup going on tonight. I haven't seen an update on it with Saltillo and Morrill playing at Saltillo.
Yeah.
I have not seen an update on the score yet, though. I know that's kind of a cross-county rivalry every year.
Well, every week we're going to name a player of the week, regardless if it's 100-0, we win, or 100-0, we lose. And last week, the player of the week was Dason Maloney. And I sat down with Dason for a couple minutes earlier today, and we taped this interview. And I'm going to be back in 3 minutes, Greg. So here's Dason Maloney, last week's Player of the Week.
Look back to last Friday, and tonight for the first time, we'll be doing this every single week, is we honor an Eagle as the player of the game. And even though the Eagles lost 45-0 last week, pretty much a one-sided affair, next to me is senior Dason Maloney. Dason, congratulations. You're our first winner of Player of the Week last week. Congratulations.
Thank you, Steve. It's a great honor to be Player of the Week. It was a rough game, but we pulled through and didn't give up.
It's amazing, again, coming on the short end pretty significantly, but your motor kept going. You were acknowledged and you were rewarded for your effort. You had a couple catches, and you also had, I believe, you were on 6 tackles. I think one of the things that Greg Jolly and I talked about during the game is your motor kept going. It was the fourth quarter, the game was over, and we saw you out there hustling. How hard is it to stay into the game third, fourth quarter when, unless there's a miracle of miracles, the game's pretty much over?
I'd say that is one of the hardest things, is to keep going even though the game is, kind of run away from us. But being a senior leader, I have to step up and lead the rest of the team. If I give up, everybody's going to look at me and say, well, Dason gave up. There's no point in us finishing. So I really have to be the one to step up and lead the team and show them that, it's not worth giving up on, and we can't lay down and just quit.
So I've seen you, Dason, play here at TCPS, and you have played a lot of positions. You're probably the smallest center I'd ever seen in my life, but one of the toughest kids pound for pound. So you played center, linebacker. I think you played defensive tackle or nose tackle. You played wide receiver, now a little tight end. What position is your favorite?
I'd have to say my favorite position as far as defense is definitely linebacker. I love sitting back there and getting to look at the whole field. And if it's a run, I get to step up and make a hit. But then if it's a pass, I can drop back and have a chance at an interception. As far as offense, I really did enjoy playing receiver last game. It's my first year to play receiver. I've always been center, taking those hits. But I really like how I can step back and, get the ball every now and then and make a play.
Congratulations last week. Great effort. You were a leader even in a tough situation. Just very quickly tonight, Middleton, Tennessee, as being one of the 7-8 seniors of the team, how do you guys rebound?
I think as far as this next game, we are much more prepared. We have spent time in the film room. We have gone over plays. We have, done the extra work it takes to get prepared for this game. As far as the Strayhorn game, we weren't quite as prepared, but this game we know what they're going to run. We know what players are going to do what, and each person has their assignment for the plays that they're going to run.
It's a long season, my friend. I promise you. Still got 8-9 ball games left. And Dason, congratulations. First week winner of Player of the Game here for the TCPS Eagles. I pray that you have a great year. Stay safe. Don't get injured on us now because the numbers are getting thinner. We'll talk to Coach Ali in a minute, but congratulations again, Dason.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, God bless.
We were made to be courageous. We were made to lead the way. We could be the generation finally breaks the chain. We were made to be courageous.
We're at Middleton, Tennessee. We're at halftime. You're listening to, we're on WAQB 90.9 here in Tupelo, Mississippi, an American Family radio station. And you're listening to Tupelo Christian Preparatory School's football teams. Live action up from Middleton, Tennessee. My name's Steve Tiber, along with Greg Jolly. And Greg, 31-0 after a half. I do have some scores. Corinth, 14, Kasuth, 7. As we said earlier, Tupelo is leading Center Hill 7-3 at halftime. And let's see what else we got here. Itawamba 14, New Albany 13, midway through the second. Belmont leads Manatachee 6-0 at the half. And let's see, New Albany takes the lead 16-14. So I'm literally getting them by the second. Wait to hear this one. Bruce 47, Vardaman nothing.
Wow.
Remember, the Vardaman starting quarterback is out tonight
Yep.
with a concussion, and Bruce has got a great program.
Yeah, that's kind of a cross-county, cross the creek rivalry, is like we like to call it where I grew up.
Okay.
And, those guys are pretty good shellacking going on down there right now.
We can relate.
Yeah, we can relate.
Oxford 14, Charleston 6. Amory's beating Nettleton 28-7. That, I believe, is in the third quarter. Actually, Nettleton got on the board. They had a roughing the kicker call and gave an automatic first down, and they scored a play later. So a lot of scores. If you're tweeting S-Tybor, S-T-Y-B-O-R 3, and you could tweet me your score if you're out there listening, or if you know some scores, man, we would appreciate it. Here it's been all Middleton, 31-0. First half stats. Rushing the ball, Tybor 8 carries for 50 yards. Tyler Baird 3 carries, and he is a -5 yards and unfortunately 2 fumbles, including one in the open field. That, man, I just feel bad for that young man. He's been a breath of fresh air for the squad. Tyler Baird has been running for his life, but sometimes showing glimpses of athleticism. He's had a couple 11-yard gains, 8-yard gain. Unfortunately, he's taken some losses as well. And passing the ball, here's an interesting stat. Middleton is up 31-0, and yet passing the ball, they're 0 for 9.
Wow. 0 for 9. I think we talked about that in the first half. Right before the break, just not making completions right now, but getting it done with special teams and extra plays right now. Just got an update on the Saltillo Morville Lee County battle we got going on. Saltillo, wow, up 19-0 on Morville at the half right now.
So all those scores being brought to you tonight by many of our sponsors, because if it wasn't because of them, we wouldn't be on WAQB 90.9 in Tupelo, Mississippi. I want to thank Heartland Siding. They're located in Tupelo at All-American Vinyl Siding, Maloney Glass and Overhead Door. They're located on Robert E. Lee Drive, and they're excited for another year. Rebel Lanes, another year of TCPS football. Rebel Lanes, Sternegee, and North Mississippi Oral Maxillofacial Surgery. So a lot of great sponsors, and again, it all started American Family Radio. Thank you so much for allowing TCPS football. So we look at the schedule. We have a bye week next week if you're an Eagle fan. And so they have 10 days to try to fix some of the challenges. Open field tackles, fumbles, some execution. And so I know Coach Holliday, his challenge will be how to get these kids excited. Here's what I would do. And again, I don't have it all figured out.
Sure.
But I'd go in there Monday and say, guess what, guys? We're 0-0. Because
exactly
now
right.
the year's determined what happens these next 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
Exactly right. Coming in as a new guy, as a new family to TCPS, just one thing we had to learn is learn the division. Learn who we play and who we play on a regular basis, on a yearly basis in our division. I kept looking at, why do we have that early game, that off week so early? And now I got it. Look at it and realize,
right.
Hey, perfect time. Hey, guys, we played the big guys. We played the big schools.
Yeah, we played some 2A schools.
Now let's get together, get ready to play some guys the same size, same issues that we deal with as far as roster size and things like that, too. So we're sitting pretty to come in, have 10 days to build off that.
In Holco, 22 players, Thrasher, 19 players. And so, again, last week, Strayhorn, 51, tonight, 40-ish. And it's easy, I don't say to get intimidated, but you don't get a lot of breaks.
Well, yeah, when you look across the sideline, it looks like a small army coming across from you. It's kind of, it's kind of, wow, I need a little rest every once in a while.
Get your slingshot out, brother, and you find you a little rock.
David and Goliath.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Absolutely. So the Eagles are dressed in their white. They have the white jerseys, white pants, white helmets. They'll receive the ball. Don't know if Charlie Forrest is out for the rest of the game, but he's and this has been a challenge for Charlie, staying on the field for 4 quarters. Fine young man, love him dearly. And he's had a hard time, though, staying on the field. And, he's talking to one of the trainers right now, kind of walking through his challenges.
Well, I know he had a thumb injury last week.
Yes.
Of course, takes the hard hit down
Sure.
here a few minutes ago. Kind of rattled the bell a little bit, too. So looks like he's walking over the sidelines. I also see Stewart, their quarterback, first half that went down with the ankle injury. He's standing on the sideline with his shoulder pads off. So it looks like Harris, number 4. They're very talented running back / quarterback all the way through the second half.
So the Eagles players are by themselves on their 15-yard line. They're in a huddle. And actually it's Tiber in the middle, one of the seniors. And, again, this is 7, 8 seniors on this team. And the coaches have kind of given their space. And I think this is the coaches saying, hey, guys, you're out here playing the ball game. Take some pride. And I think they're just kind of talking to one another, trying to rev each other up and say, hey, guys, it is what it is.
Yeah, 31-0 right now. It's on your shoulders to turn around and make a ball game out of this, to let these guys know who TCPS Eagles are, and go home with your heads held high.
Okay, I'm sorry. Coach Smalls is out there as well, trying to give some direction, trying to give some encouragement. So
he kind of gets lost down those,
Yes.
those big guys up there, too,
You put those linemen around him, man, it's like a pineapple. You got to kind of skin it to see the good stuff. And there he was right in the middle. He was excited for tonight. He felt they did a lot of teaching this last week. And this is what I like. There's DeAndre, Coach DeAndre, played at South Carolina, had a couple cups of coffee in the NFL, trying to give some encouragement. Coach Holiday trying to get the troops going. And the coaches are working the sideline. They know they have their work cut out.
I think, like we said, too, we got just a great coaching staff. Got Rufus French, All-American from Ole Miss, standing on that sideline, too. Boy, don't we wish we could put some pads and a helmet on that guy out there, too. But, just really good encouragement, really good leadership by coaching staff. Again, like we said, they're still working through some of the tweaks, working through some of the, hey, make sure I'm going to count this guy out. You make sure I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. They're learning how to work together too, Steve.
Absolutely. It's a work in progress. Smithville is beating Hatley by the score of 8-6. Brandon, 21. Pearl has 0. New Albany is now leading Itawamba by the score of 23-14. Shumpert is out of that game as well. North Pontotoc fumbles the punt. Ripley scores 3 plays later. And Ripley is up 28-20 at halftime.
I think that said Shumpert out. A lot of schools going after him from IHS. He's out for 2 weeks, if I understood right.
Well, he was out last week, and he didn't play this week. Probably the best all-around football player in Northeast Mississippi.
Yeah, I'd agree with
that. From what I'm hearing from scouts and coaches and people that I know in the industry that I've talked to. I mean, he's a legitimate Division I SEC running back, but 2 weeks have gone by, and he has not touched the rock yet.
Yeah, they said it was sick last week. Sure, not sure about this week what the issue was.
Really,
but hope that that guy gets back out there to play some football.
So the Eagles will receive the ball. It looks like Forrest is out because Taylor Beard is opposite of Tiber to retrieve the ball. And here comes Brittman kicking off from the left to right. And guess what? Another squib. This one's taken by Lee McBunch at the 30. He cuts to his sideline, 35, 37, and brought down very quickly by Brittman, the kicker, after a gain of about 13 on that kick return.
Of course, you can say a lot of times a kicker, wow, made a play on that. I'm going to say Brittman, 6'3", 6'4", pretty big young man walking around out there.
And he looks the part. You know, some guys you see in pads, they might be the worst player in the world, but you think, my gosh, he looks the part. Well, he plays the part and looks the part.
Yeah, he's a specimen.
But tonight for Middleton, it's been Harris, 4 touchdowns out of the 5, an 82-yard kickoff return, a 41, 39, 55-yard run. And now the Eagles come out in an I with Weddle up front and Tiber the tailback. 1st and 10, a Sternigny Neil Clement first down for the Eagles. Ball's given to Tiber, and he is hit in the backfield. He might lean forward for a yard. But again, not much push, not much running, handling, going between the tackles. The success they've had tonight is on the outside. Tiber brought down very quickly and hit in the backfield again by 2 players.
Yeah, look like number 17, Jonathan McAlpin, and then number 9 also Orlandrius Jenkins coming in to make that play. It looks like we got a Tiger down. Can't tell the number right now, too. Both teams down on their knee and waiting to see who this player is. Looks like a cramp right now as we got the trainers out there trying to do the old trick of push the toe as close to your stomach as you can scenario, trying to work that cramp out.
Man, I'm too old to cramp.
Yeah, I know.
Bruce 47-0 over Vardaman at halftime. Bruce, one of the top-rated two-way schools in the area. Vardaman, a playoff perennial team year after year after year. Their starting quarterback, Jenkins, I think is his name, concussion, and he is out this week. And I was trying to work my sources, not that I have a lot of sources. I mean, that sounds like kind of like, I've got all my connections, but I'm hearing that he might be out another week or two.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens there. But Bruce leading that one 47-0. Want to thank Heartland Siding. They're proud to be a repeat sponsor of TCPS football. Heartland Siding is located in Tupelo, All-American Vinyl Siding Supply on North Veterans. Thank you to Heartland Siding for sponsoring the TCPS football season. And all the first downs, not many of them tonight, but all the first downs are being sponsored by Sternegui and Neil Clement.
This must be a serious cramp, Steve. We're still cramped.
Yeah, he knows he's on TV, and he just wants to be seen.
Got two trainers working him out right now.
So after the bye week, the Eagles will have their first home game of the year against Coldwater. Then they go on the road against Biggersville, and then homecoming September 21st against Holka. And all those games are at 7:30. Then they go on the road to H.W. Byers at 7:30. And then the last 4 games of the year, 4 games of the year are all at 7 o'clock. At Thrasher, home against Faulkner. At Smithville, home against Vardaman.
Looks like number 78 was our guy. I don't have a name for him right now. Number 78 cramped up coming off the field.
This PA guy, I don't know his name is, but he brought me a Gatorade, and he's telling me that the guy's name is Gorman. Yep, number 78, Keandrick Gorman. And they gave me a thumbs up.
He gave me a Dr. Pepper. I'm really liking him, too. Got to get his name before we leave.
What I like is they've heard me talk, and they knocked me on the shoulder when we're off the air from it, and they said what I've heard many times. Where are you from?
That's exactly
You ain't
right.
from around here, are you?
You know, I'm a Mississippi boy, Tennessee, guys. We can
New York, baby, New York.
Local.
Hey, how you
You're
doing? Hey, how you doing? Where's your wallet?
Hey,
I'm only kidding you.
You're talking about connections. You're talking about where's your wallet. Hey, you got to look at these New York.
Tyler Beard throws deep to McBunch. He has him. Oh, my gosh, could it be? So close. Tyler Beard throws a bomb to McBunch, and he hits him on the dime.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh,
right
baby. Sternegui, Neil Clement, first down, the big play of the year so far for the Eagles, and I'm looking for something. And the ball's taken down to the 7-yard line.
Hey, it's like we said, come out, forget what happened the first half. Let's look at what happens, win it one play at a time. Great pass, great reception, hit McBunch on the run, and all the way down the 7-yard line. About a 55-yarder?
55-yard completion by Beard, and McBunch lined up at the wide receiver spot and did a go route, a 7 route. And the Eagles are knocking at the door looking for their first score of the year, first and goal at the 7. Tyler Beard behind, underneath center. Look for Tiber outside. Here's the quick pitch to the outside. Tiber at the 7, the 5. He cuts back in the middle. Touchdown, Eagles! Woo! I called it on the outside. That's what you want to do. Tiber.
That's exactly right. Nice job cutting to the outside. Tiber found a little daylight on the outside. Run it right on the outside. Split between the linebacker and the safety. Touchdown, Eagles.
And again, right now you're looking for small victories, down 31-6. But Tiber with the run. And again, that long completion to McBunch really set that up. With 10:55, 1 minute to the third quarter, the Eagles are on the board, and yes, they can score.
Yes, they can. First score of the year. We just,
gosh.
That's what we've been looking for, a little momentum builder.
Crispin's kick is blocked. Again, just number 9.
Orlanders Jenkins, a senior wide receiver defensive end, comes right through the middle and gets a block. But, hey, not going to dampen the spirit right now, too.
So the touchdown run by Tiber gives the Eagles their first score of the year. I like when he gets the ball on the outside.
Yeah.
When he gets on the outside and he's into the secondary and he's some one-on-one, he's going to win a lot of those battles.
Well, there's a couple of things you can tell about a running back that knows how to run the football. When they get outside, they see the hole. They almost feel the hole sometimes, too. We've seen it from Harris running the football for the Tigers, too. We also see it from Tiber, making 2 great cuts, cutting right by that safety for a touchdown.
31-6, the Eagles are behind, but 1 minute and 5 seconds into the third quarter. The long pass by Tyler Beard to McBunch sets up the 8-yard touchdown run by Tiber, and the Eagles will kick off. And Middleton, if I'm the coach, I'm probably thinking a little bit about an onside kick. And just like that, in the middle of the field, number 4, Harris just drops down to the ground.
Yeah, not a good sign right now for the Tigers. I'm thinking probably another cramp. I saw him cramping up on the sideline between halftime. So if they can't get him back on the field, they're going to have to go with their third-string quarterback. I think number 9, Jenkins, stepped in a while ago to get a few snaps. But obviously we had number 3, Stewart, and now number 4, Harris down the field. It's obviously a cramp right now. We'll definitely see him back in the game, but need to get him hydrated right now so they can see him again.
This is where you tell what young men drank water this morning.
Yeah.
You know, I've told my son, a lot of these ball players, you know, I've been around sports all our life. You know, you're not going to drink it at 8 o'clock at night and take away the cramps.
No, you're not. You need to eat about a ton of bananas.
Okay.
And, eat something with some potassium in it and drink some water. Get hydrated as the day goes on. That's what they always used to tell us back in the eons ago when we played ball. Eat bananas and drink.
Okay.
It's like our PA announcer's friends telling us right here.
So
drink some pickle juice.
So the 2 Twix bars I had on the way up, is that helping me out, you think? Or?
You'd run 20 yards and you cramp up. That's probably what would happen.
Bassfield has beaten Collins 42-6. Have no idea where those schools are at. Morton's beat McGee, losing to McGee 17-13. Starkville is beating Madison Central 8-7 in the third. Halftime, Clarksdale 26, Greenville to Winston 13. Lafayette, I know it's not it. Go on, correct me.
Lafayette.
Oh, yeah, right. They're beating Greenwood 14-0. Hattiesburg 38, Laurel 0. Aberdeen is over Shannon 20-7. And the Angels are beating the Tigers 2-1 as Cabrera hits a home run in the bottom of the 8th.
I know that hurts your feelings to say that being a Detroit fan.
Saltillo has beat Moorville 19-0 at halftime, and here comes the kickoff by the Eagles, and it's a kick and a half, and they kick it right to Jenkins, but there's a flag, which means there was an offsides.
Wow, after a kick like that, put it in the corner. I think on the 3-yard line is where that kick. He put a foot behind it, Mr. Chrisman, and, offsides.
And now, again, I love being like the other guy to kind of like ask what if.
Yeah.
I'm okay with a squib kick after what I've seen tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know he kicked it to the 3-yard line, but he's kicking it to a guy. Well, he's not back there right now. That scored 4 touchdowns today, but he is kicking to number 9, Jenkins, who's a good-looking ball player. Jenkins and number 89 is back for Middleton, and Chrisman will get a chance. And actually, was there a flag? Because the ball's right back at the 40. So I don't think the ref gave him the signal. Who knows?
Maybe he didn't give him a signal.
Yep. I think this PA guy wants to get on the radio because he's chirping in my right.
Hey,
but he bought me a Gatorade.
Hey, you know what?
He bought, so he's my buddy.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. He's probably a lot better speaker than I am.
Woo! Here's a squib kick to number 89. He picks it to 20. He cuts back to the middle, and Dason Maloney with the tackle to 35. New friends. I like that.
Yep.
New friends. And I do appreciate that drink.
Yes.
Lifesaver. Want to thank Rebel Lanes for sponsoring TCPS football. Maloney Glass and Door as well. I'll tell you, TCPS travels well. I look across the sideline, and a lot of fans here tonight. Interesting about Middleton, they're up 31-6, and they're still running the no huddle, but it's a chance now for a 9th grader, Keon Pipkin. And you got to be careful here, Greg. I've seen it. I'll tell you about the biggest loss I can remember in my life in a minute in college. So Pipkin, the 9th grader, takes the handoff. He gives it to number 30, McNeil, and very quickly Hudson and Maloney bring him down. Hudson with the tackle, Maloney with the tackle as well. No gain on the play. But you just got to be careful. A mishandling of a ball, next thing you know, it's 31-18 or 31-20. I mean, I've seen it in college playing in Hastings, Nebraska, up 31-3 at halftime, lost 34-31. Oh my gosh.
Well, the old Mo can swing both ways in there.
Pipkin comes to the outside. Tiber keeps his head up. Oh, what a hit by Hudson. Hudson sticks him. Tiber was tying him up, and Hudson did a good job of lighting him up as well.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I think Hudson knocked him 3 rows up when he hit him that time, too. Tiber had him held up a little bit. Hudson pops him and knocks him right up against the fence.
Yeah,
so,
we'll get
clean up.
Hudson gets the tackle on that play. 3rd and 5 now for Middleton.
I think Hudson, when he hit him, there's a little bit of sand over here on this side of the field, and he keeps wiping his eyes. I don't know if he got a little beachfront up there.
Oh, fumble on the play. What did I say a minute ago?
That's it.
Pipkin falls on it, though. And this is what happens when you bring in a new quarterback. And I don't know if number 4 is still hurt. He is, still cramping. So they are with a 9th grade quarterback, and guess what? Well, I thought he was down. No, he's not. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like can't see the number of the guy down right now. Ask my new friend Johnny here if he knows the number of Johnny is our infamous PA announcer, by the way. I went ahead and introduced myself to him. That's been helping us with us.
.9:56 in the third quarter, 31-6 Middleton. If they decline the penalty, it'll be 4th down. The Eagles probably will, and I love this. I'm sorry, I love it. Eagle players praying for the Middleton player. And again, a lot of people, I see people in the community, they say, oh, does your kid go to that private school? I always correct them. No, my son goes to that Christian school.
Exactly.
That happens to be private, but it's a Christian school. TCPS, their motto, Christ first, academics second to none. And known for their baseball program, Coach Will Lowry done a very nice job. Finished, in essence, 3rd in their division in the state last year, 3rd overall in 1A. Beat the lights of South Panola. Played Summerall, West Jones, some other big wins in there as well.
Vicksburg, I think.
Yeah, that's right, Vicksburg. So, and Coach Holiday trying to build off on a football program. 4th and 8 now as number 64 Vickers hobbles off. So a lot of Middleton players, there's 2 on the sidelines right now being rubbed for cramps. And this is where you got to be careful now. A punt return, a big play, it's 31-13, 31-14, and next thing you know, momentum starts to swing, but there's a long way ahead for the Eagles to come back.
Yeah, a lot of football still to be played, too. Looks like number 64 might not be a cramp. Looks like maybe a knee injury for Vickers.
So it looks like Middleton's going to punt for the first time tonight. Ripley over North Pontotoc, 26-20 at halftime.
Looks like we got Tiber deep on the punt.
Byers 14, Strayhorn 14 at halftime. Timeout by Middleton. So last week, Strayhorn really takes it to the Eagles, and tonight, H.W. Byers and Strayhorn is tied at halftime, which tells me that H.W. Byers,
pretty good football team.
We're going to have a little tussle on our hands, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
That's all right.
Yes, we are. Well, hopefully between now and that time,
absolutely,
we can build off the things we're learning. We're already seeing we're winning a second half right here, too. We made a good stop.
Absolutely.
Good long throw down the field, take it in. Small victory, one play at a time.
All first downs tonight are being sponsored by Sternagee, located here in Tupelo. Call Neil Clement of Sternagee, specializes in all types of financial planning. Thank you to Sternagee for sponsoring TCPS football on WAQB 90.9 Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm 3 minutes before a station break. I don't know if that's close enough. But 90.9 WAQB Tupelo, Mississippi, American Family Radio station. That's our station identification. Scott Burns says that works. I want to remind you that we are on Facebook. TCPS on Facebook. Check us out. I want to thank Scott Burns for all that he's doing behind the scenes to bring this action to you. My name's Steve Tiber. I'm along with Greg Jolly. Greg, it's good to be with you, man.
I am enjoying this, Steve. I got to tell you, I've had a ball doing this already. I'm still a rookie, still a novice out here, but I'm enjoying the game and enjoying working with you.
Thank you so much. Here's the punt, almost a block, and the ball's going to hit. The Eagles are going to get away. Oh! So a block almost by Chrisman. He had a chance. The Eagles back away. When you have a block, sometimes you don't have the protection.
Yeah, probably a smart play by Tiber there to let the ball hit and bounce. Take a chance with the momentum right there to grab it. Obviously could have been a great play right there too, but you got to play the odds right now and take a chance to live to play another day.
So a 35-yard punt by number 55. That's Callahan for Middleton. 1st and 10, Sternagee, Neil Clement, first down for the Eagles. Trailing 31-6, a lot of time left. The clock does not start to the snap, 9:27. And we have Tyler Beard, number 14, the senior, 6 foot. Boy, this boy can play some baseball. He will play somewhere next year. Quick pitch to Tiber. I like this. Bounces outside, cuts back to the middle. Better pursuit by Middleton. Not much on that one, as I think they have kind of caught on.
I think they're starting to look to the outside right
That's
now.
right.
Spread those linebackers out a little bit, too. That just allows the middle to be pounded again.
And now you fake the pitch to the outside, and you give a quick hitter up the middle.
Exactly.
And you just kind of feed off one another.
A little bit of ebb and flow going on out there right now, too. But I think they're spreading out a little bit more, trying to contain the outside. We'll see if Coach Holliday and the coaching staff starts trying to take the ball at the middle again.
Gray and, McBunch are the wide receivers. A tight end, Desa Maloney. Quick hitter up the middle. I like this. Oh, one man to beat, but he could not. And it looked like Mullins had a chance to block for Weddle. Weddle's going to pick up, I think, 2 yards on the carry. I like that quick hitter. And if Mullins can block the defender, he probably gets close to the first down. 3rd and 7 now for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like the linebacker, number 30, stepped up in the hole, beat off a block right there, and made the play.
So big 3rd down for the Eagles on their own 28. Amory beating Nettleton 42-7. So really taking it to Nettleton in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles. Tyler Beard under center, no shotgun. He fakes the handoff to Tiber. He rolls left. He's got a lot of space. He's got a man open. He cuts back to the middle, to the 30. Oh! And he is hit at the 35, and he's going to be right at the first down marker. The spot is not a generous one. I think he's going to be short about a yard. Gain of about 7 on the play. And that is going to bring a
it's close.
4th down and a yard. Not a very generous spot there.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on.
Give us one, brother. You haven't given us the neck tackles. And actually, Tyler Beard is coming out. So it looks like Lee McBunch is going to go under center. And, again, you got to watch the center quarterback handoff here. Whenever you get a new quarterback in the game, you just got to watch for those possible fumbles. I'm not a negative person. I'm just telling you got to watch out for those.
It's true. He hadn't seen the snap yet and, felt one under center right here, too. Let's see if we try to go bang, bang right up the middle.
4th and 1. Quarterback sneak. He gets it. Lee McBunch, 3 yards on the carry. Sterling Neil Clement, first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, great surge that time by the front of the Eagles. Looks like we got a 3-yard push right off the line right there, too, beating the defensive line, and first down for the Eagles.
So the Eagles now 1st and 10 at the 37, trying to build off some momentum. Into the ball game now is Lee McBunch. He's going to go under center, and he's talking to the 2 running backs, which tells me he's trying to figure out the play.
Well,
Weddle's the front back. Tiber's the deep back. Here's the quick hitter to Tiber. He fumbles, and I tell you get a new quarterback in the ball game, and there's always mishandling of the ball.
Yeah,
always. I see it, and I saw it tonight on Middleton.
Yeah, not sure what happened right there on the quarterback running back exchange. It just went straight to the ground on the handoff right there, too. A lot of times it's just a new body handing it to a running back that's been used to receiving it from a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but just ball went straight to the ground, fumble, turnover.
And that's the 5th turnover tonight for the Eagles. So turnovers are killing them.
Looks like Tyler Beard's back on the field. And number 9, Jackson Lipscomb running off the side.
Picking in for a quarterback. Mullins misses the tackle. Here comes the play to the outside. He looks like he's cramping up a little bit. Looks like a gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Nice job by Matt Cates that time to flush the quarterback deep off the missed tackle by Mullins and kind of reaching out, kind of spreading him out, almost shoestringed him and had our guys come flying in there. About 3 Eagles to finish off the play.
He's running out of quarterbacks right now to go in the ball game because now he's on the sideline with cramps. So 3 quarterbacks on the sideline. And I would look for maybe McNeil
I think number 9,
Jenkins.
Probably number 9, Jenkins right here. Looks like he's
number 17.
Number 17.
Hey, he hasn't played there yet. I'm telling you right now, I've said this before, watch out for the fumbles.
Yeah. You're swapping up quarterbacks. Just happened to the Eagles right there, too.
2nd down and 8. Play's taking a lot of time to get off. Fake handoff. Oh, nice move to the inside. He just juked Chrisman. Gets outside, but Taylor Beard.
Nice open field tackle, cutting the leg.
Field tackle, 3-yard loss.
Nice job by by Taylor Beard coming up, making the play right there.
Chrisman had a chance at him. He broke down, but a nice move by number 9, Jenkins. 5 minutes and 23 seconds in the third quarter. 31-6 Middleton. Big plays, special team plays by Middleton. Here comes Jenkins. He drops back. Now he tucks it. He runs, and Hudson gets him pretty good. Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Hudson on the play.
Yeah, nice tackle by Hudson coming across out of his defensive tackle position, jumping on his back, riding him down right there. Cleaned up by Dason Maloney, I think, linebacker. There goes Beard limping off the field again. Not a good sign.
No, it's not. Hudson last week, 4th and 5 now for Middleton. Hudson last week led the team in 7 tackles. He has 4 tackles and 2 assists tonight. He and Maloney both have, Maloney has 7, and Hudson has 6. Jenkins fakes left. He throws over the middle. Wide open over the middle, and he catches the ball. And who is that? Number 17, the first completion of the night. Gain of 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 yards on the pass.
Yeah, I think what happened right there with Tyler Beard coming out of the game, we had a brand new, I think it's a freshman coming in. I think it was Jackson Liscombe this time. Obviously trying to get in a rhythm right there, too. Over his head right there, too. First down.
So Jenkins now first and go. Hands off to McNeil, and he is brought down very quickly. Good penetration again by Hudson. Matt Cates.
Matt Cates coming through. He looks like a beast coming through that line right there, flying through. So a great play by Matt Cates right there to break up the offense. Kind of tough on a freshman coming in right there in a tough situation too with an injury too. So
and the free safety McBunch came up on that play as well. He's trying to run on the outside, number 9 Jenkins, but he's going to be brought down at the 4-yard line. Brought down by number 3 Taylor Beard and number 16 Weddle.
Got to see a defensive stand right here. Don't want to lose that momentum that we had. Obviously, with the turnover, kind of breaks your spirits right there a little bit. But if we could see a stand right here to continue to build off what they've already had in the second half. A little bit of miscommunication going on. Players running on and off the field right now for the Eagles.
5-yard line, Jenkins takes the ball. He's just going to try to run it. One-on-one, nice play by the defender.
Looks like Tiber stepped in, hit him one-on-one, brought him down right there, met him in his tracks.
Nice open field tackle by Tiber. One-on-one with you're in the middle of the field. Everyone's watching you. You either make the play or not. That time Tiber did. His 4th tackle tonight. Brings up a 4th down. And Middleton will go for it. They're not going to try the field goal with their kicker out. So Jenkins actually moves there, and actually some more movement, and here comes the flag. So 2 guys move.
I think we had cross on the neutral zone by number 72, Richard Gunnels, right there. I think we were cross. No, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Looks like the Eagles are clapping there. Can't really tell. They were drawn off.
Matt Cates back in the ball game. Hudson as well.
False start right there by the Tigers.
So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. That is the 6th penalty of the night for 30 yards.
It's going to bring up 4th and goal.
For us, being Eagles, could not have come at a better time. If 4th down on about the 3 or 4 yard line, bumps it back 10 yards, or 5 yards, excuse me.
So Jenkins takes the handoff. He looks back to pass. He looks over the middle and dropped.
Hit him right in his hand.
Yep. The wide receiver beat McBunch. McBunch's safety was leaning to his right, and the wide receiver, 47, was that Brittman or Hauser?
I think it was actually number 48, Jonathan Hauser, a true freshman this year too. Boy, you wish he could take that one back.
So again tonight, Middleton only 1 completion. They're 1 out of 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 out of 10 for 21 yards. And that time an incompleted pass. So the Eagles, Sterling Neil Clement, first down. Tyler Beard comes back in the game. I don't know if he's limping from cramps, from being hit. But 1st and 10 now for the Eagles on their own 10-yard line.
I tell you, he's been running for his life tonight, too. He's been a warrior so far out there, too. But I love it. He's stepping right up to the front of the line, calling the play. And here we go, boys. Let's see if we can step up and, get something started from deep in our field.
Tiber and Weddle in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Tiber right up the middle. Not much. He turns, tries to spin, keeps his legs going, picks up maybe a yard. Not much between the tackles tonight for the Eagles. Not getting much push. Probably Coach Holliday, and I see him over there now. I mean, he gets fired up because he's not getting any push on that offensive line. When your running back is being hit in the backfield, it's hard to get positive yards.
Really is. Number 9, Jenkins, stepping up from the linebacker position, met him right at the line of scrimmage, head to head. Not a lot you can expect to happen if we're not getting a push off the line.
So 2:13 left in the third quarter. The Eagles have a tight end in Dason Maloney, 2 wideouts. So they've strayed from their 4 wideout shotgun set. Tyler Beard fakes the handoff to Tiber, drops back to pass, underthrows his wide receiver. Didn't have his feet set up properly there. He tried to hit Dason Maloney on a down and out. It would have only been a 2-yard completion. But again, throwing down the run on his back foot, it's hard to get a lot behind that throw.
Yeah, it's almost like he almost has the flavor of a shortstop coming up trying to make the throw across the diamond right there too. In the quarterback position, you've got to set your feet, or you're going to get nothing behind the football too. And again, I think experience there. Tyler will get a little bit more experience sitting there, getting to sit in the pocket and get that feeling. But even when you're flushing out, you still got to set those feet and make that pass.
Tupelo 13-3 over Center Hill in Tupelo, Mississippi tonight. 3rd down and 10 now for TCPS, Tupelo Christian. The pitch to Tiber. He cuts back to inside. He goes against the grain. He makes a nice move. He cuts back to the middle of the field to the 30, 32, 33. Tiber, quick pitch to the sideline, and they might even have is there a pile-on call, or they're not going to call a holding call?
No, I'm not sure of what the
Face
call
mask
is right there.
So there was a quick pitch to Tiber. He was running to the sidelines of Middleton, and he cut back.
Yeah.
What I like about him tonight, I've seen this 3 times by him tonight, where he's taking the ball, and then he cuts back to the middle of the field. He's got very good eyes for a running back.
Vision. Vision is what it takes to be a good running back. When you go, you almost feel the hole, then see it open up in front of you too. So great job by Tiber making something happen on a long down yardage situation, and gives the Eagles another Stern edgy first down. Did I say that right this time, Stern?
Sternigge.
Sternigge.
Yeah, that's right. Another Sternigge, Neil Clement first down. Tiber 13 carries now, 78 yards. So
Neil's going to be upset with me.
No, he won't be. He won't be. Neil's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Yep. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles on their own 33 after the run by Tiber. Here's a handoff to Tiber, and again, running between the tackles has not worked. He's going to lose a couple yards on the play. Good pressure by Middleton there.
Yeah, you know, they're almost looking for it down the middle right now. They're looking for that. We're starting to see the linebackers kind of close the gap right there. Think it's opening it back up. A little bit of cat and mouse game here. Just look around the side. Even quick pitch, quick pass out to a wide receiver right here would open it up.
1 minute left in the third quarter, 31-6. Eagles are trailing. They fell behind 31-0 at halftime like they did last week against Strayhorn. The head coach for Middleton is telling his defensive backs to back up. Give him the 5-yard run. Let's take the pass away. Here's another quick pitch to Tiber. He cuts back in the middle. Some penetration. He breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Keeps his legs moving. I tell you, that kid does not go down with just one tackle, does he?
I tell you, I think it was 3 broken tackles right there for Tiber. Again, splitting back across the grain, cutting back from left to right. Seeing some real bright spots out of Zachary right now.
So the nice run by Tiber picks up 8 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now for the Eagles, probably 2 down territory, as an ambulance has brought a stretcher to the sidelines of Middleton. And not sure what's happened. We had a fumble on the play. And I think Middleton's going to get it. So I looked away to see what was going on beneath me, and the handoff between Beard and Tiber falls on the ground.
Well, let me tell you, I saw that one, Steve, too. Number 17, Jonathan McAlpin, again, came through the line untouched. He actually outran our quarterback to Tiber that time. Before Tiber ever touched the football, he got hit. So don't know if it's a missed block, miscommunication, just we're getting beat on the front, or a miscommunication. Not sure what it was, but we never touched the football.
So we go to the end of the third quarter. The Eagles did score this quarter, the first score of the year, but they are down now 31-6 as we enter into the fourth quarter. Hey, want to thank some of our sponsors, and please thank them as well. Want to thank Maloney Glass and Overhead Door. They're a proud sponsor of TCPS football. Maloney Glass and Overhead Door. They provide services for all glass and door needs. They're located on Robert E. Lee Drive in Tupelo. They're excited for another year of TCPS football, and so are we. North Mississippi Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. They're located in Tupelo, Corinth, and South Haven. They're a repeat sponsor of TCPS football. They'll take care of treat diseases and injuries of the mouth, face. They'll do facial cosmetic procedures such as facelifts and laser skin resurfacing. So we want to say a special thank you to Leland Chrisman and the entire staff located at 1031 South Madison Street in Tupelo. WAQB 90.9 Tupelo, Mississippi, an AFR station. Thank you for partnering with TCPS this year.
Look, I'm looking on the sideline right now, Steve. It looks like we've got number 21, Dre Kobe, that they're junior. They're taking off. He's actually shaking on the sideline right now. Don't know if he got dehydrated or what it is, too, but they're really kind of having to put him on the stretcher and get him off, but just really shaking down there.
Is he having a seizure?
Not sure. Got to say a prayer for the kid. I see he's very coherent. He's looking around right now, kind of. We're just gonna hope and pray that it's just some kind of dehydration or something.
I hate that. I tell you, I love this game. This is my favorite sport in the world, and this is part of the game. But this is the one part I do not like.
No.
Oh yes.
Yeah, now actually taking him right across the middle of the field right now too. Looks like his father's with him right now, too, so we just say a prayer for that young man.
So there's a break in the action. See if I could find some scores here. Amory really taking a Nettleton now, 48-7. Amory has 450 yards of total offense in 1.5. Oh, my gosh. The tweet I'm reading says, please keep the clock going in the second half. I wonder why. So, family on the field, a stretcher on the field. They're walking over to the ambulance across the way.
Scott.
1st and 10 now for Middleton after the turnover. And that tonight, there's been 6 turnovers by the Eagles, 4 fumbles and 2 interceptions. And that's where you start in your off week. More on that in a minute. So at quarterback now is Jenkins for Middleton. There's a blitz up the middle, and the Eagles have him for a loss. It looks like Matt Cates is riding him like a horse.
It's a 270-pound man right there. Too. So nice job right there by Mr. Cates holding on to something happened.
The Eagles blitz up the middle, and Middleton had to hold on, or he would have been blown up in the backfield. So there's a holding call. The Eagles will take it. It'll be 1st and 20 instead of 2nd and 10.
Yeah, right now is the time. Feed off a penalty right there, too. Sit these guys deep. Don't give up a pass around the side. We've done a great job of containing the pass tonight. Just no big plays. Keep containment. Don't let anybody outside of you right now.
Will Trussell was in the ballgame for McBunch, but now McBunch, after one play, comes back for him. Jenkins now 1st and 20. They time a blitz, and Dason Maloney jumps offside. And it worked the first time. It did not work this time. So they will give up 5 yards.
Trying to time that blitz sometimes, too, can just always work for you. If you time it just right, you're right there on top of him, too. But I know Dason was 1/2 second too fast that time.
4th penalty on the Eagles tonight. One thing they haven't done is had a lot of penalties. 4 penalties for 20 yards. Show him blitz again. Jenkins, I don't know if he's calling audible. He is. Up 31-6 Middleton. A lot of movement, fumble on the play, bad snap, and once again, Matt, this time it's Hudson, and Dason Maloney get a little stick in there as well.
Yeah, Hudson had him stood up that time. Dason Maloney comes flying back to position.
Who's your daddy?
Lowers the boom on him right there, too. So.
Oh, me. Dason Maloney with his 8th tackle of the night.
I think that might have been a little payback from jumping offside at that time.
Oh, baby. Gotta love it. 1:08 in the 3rd quarter. Tomorrow, TCPS, huge cross-country meet. Starts at 4 o'clock. You want to be there. $5 per car. All the great cross-country teams in Northeast Mississippi will be there. Jenkins throws the pass outside. Almost picked off by Tiber, but he hits the receiver, number 17. Actually, it hit the hands of McAlpin. Tiber was trying to decide, do I go for the pick or do I go for the hit? He hits McAlpin. He can't hold on to it. Nice play by number 24, Tiber.
Great read right there, too. Picked the ball up out of the hand, came in close, great closing speed on hitting him right when the ball got there, so great play by Tiber.
So Tiber with his second pass deflection, 5 tackles, and 80 yards of rushing has been a bright spot tonight for the Eagles. 3rd down and 13. Jenkins runs to the outside. Dason Maloney brings him down, and he's not going to pick up a yard. Good pursuit there. Cramping again by number 3, Beard. Dason Maloney gets the solo tackle, his 5th of the night.
Maloney got up just a little bit limping, but a tough guy right there.
Oh, he is.
He's been in.
I tell you.
He's been a little machine right there, too, in defense, too. But, yeah, I think we got Beard cramping up here. I love it. We got Leighton Mullins out there working him over right now, too.
Why not?
Got to appreciate the passion between teammates. Boy, and right now you can see Taylor's got that. I hate to kind of make light of a situation like that, too, but you've had that old cramp before where you want to crawl through the grass almost, and he's kind of making that crawl through the grass. Somebody please push this thing out of my leg. Mannerism going on out there right now.
Now in Buffalo, New York, where I'm from, no one cramped because it was too cold. It was the frostbite.
Exactly.
Watching your toes and your fingers turn to blue.
You guys play on frozen tundras up there too. We're playing in the mosquito dens of Mississippi and Tennessee, so it's going to be some cramping. I know we've seen 5-6 kids from TCPS. We've seen 5, 6, 7 kids from Middleton cramping up tonight. Perfect situation of the second game of the season right there, too. Getting those legs into to game shape.
Well, I'm not going to cramp up because my good friend here brought me a drink. Houston beating Calhoun City 17-14 in the 3rd quarter. We're in Middleton, Tennessee. I'm Steve Tiber along with Greg Jolly. Not much to be jolly about tonight for the Eagles.
Yeah, not a lot tonight. Not.
Couple glimpses.
Hey,
Hudson, Tiber, a couple of things here and there.
Hey, we're winning the second half.
We are.
Winning 6-0.
Are we? Yeah, we are. I like that. Thank you.
Positive.
All right, I am going to be.
Glass half full.
All right, 4th and 16 now for Jenkins and Middleton. He drops back to pass. He looks over the middle. He has some time. He throws it up wide open. Is number 47, and he continues to roll toward the end zone. Bridman takes the completion. I mean, there wasn't a quarterback within 10 yards of him. I'm scratching my head here.
Yeah,
but there's a gain of 15, 20, 32 yards on the pass.
Is that the first completion of the night, Steve?
That is their second.
Second completion of the night, too. Kyle Gray jumped on him and just rode him for about 5 yards there before you finally got him down. Got a little help there from Andrew Weddle. So, yeah, not a great time to give up a long pass.
When did we go to the 4th quarter? 31-6. Jenkins at 1st and goal at the 8. Looks to throw the ball. It's tipped in the air.
Looks like a long pass out of bounds in the corner. Coverage that time by Gray. Man-to-man right there. Ball's thrown in the back of the end zone out of bounds.
So we are in the 4th quarter. 9 minutes and 31 seconds left in this ball game. 31-6.
It's flying by.
It is flying by. Literally.
Yeah.
2nd down now and goal. Jenkins, number 9, is the quarterback. I think he's the 4th quarterback of the evening. 3 wide receivers to this sideline. He drops back. He throws over the middle. The ball is tipped by number 16, Weddle. Oh, I'm sorry. It's tipped right into the hands by Bridman. The refs didn't make any signs. They were looking at each other, and I thought Weddle had tipped the ball and it bounced.
Yeah, it almost like it got tipped when Bridman went down the slide, scooped it up.
Oh, my gosh.
Got his hands under that one, I think. Not real sure what happened there. I thought it was incompletion, but, hey, referee's on top of it right there. Touchdown, Bridman.
So Jenkins to Brickman for 8 yards here in the 4th quarter with 9:24 left. Adds to the total 37 points now for Middleton, 6 for the Eagles. McAlpin's on for the extra point. And this, again, is blocked.
Another block by Dason Maloney right there, too, straight up the middle and getting those hands up.
How cool is that? I get a shout out. And again, I'm not dropping a name, but a shout out from a good buddy of mine who coaches for the Cardinals, Frank Reich. just shot me a text.
I think that's a shout-out.
That is a shout-out. Hey.
I'm going to call that a name drop.
He's a Super Bowl record holder.
Yeah, I think I got
most fumbles in a game.
I think I got to tell Charmaine you did a name drop.
I know that. She does not like that. But I love him. He's a wide receiver coach at Arizona. He coached Peyton Manning the last couple years in Indianapolis. Former Buffalo Bill, godly man. Was a minister for a couple years when he left football. And just gave me a shout-out, just checking up on Zachary, see how he's doing, and man, I love him. Boy, a godly guy. I tell you what. He preached in Tupelo one time.
Really?
Were you there? Yeah. Hope Church in Tupelo. We brought him in.
Probably was there.
Okay. I hope so.
I hope so.
37-6. Middleton over TCPS. Back for the Eagles. McBunch now. He replaces Beard, who replaced Forrest and Tiber. 9:24 left in the game.
Let's see if they come back with a squib here. We go deep this time.
This is kicked deep to McBunch, right over his head. That's a live ball, son. Oh, gosh. Oh, me. It goes into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. But someone's got to explain to him that if that ball stops on the 5, it's live.
It's live.
I mean, he was almost walking back to the ball.
It's going to the end zone.
And it's a teachable moment.
Teachable moment. Teachable moment.
All right. Sternigny Neil Clement first down. Want to thank Rebel Lanes, located in Tupelo. They're excited to sponsor TCPS football. Thank you to Rebel Lanes for being a part of this 2012 TCPS football season.
Love seeing some of these freshmen getting some playing time. Again, Lucas Hardigan.
Why not?
True freshman coming in, getting a little playing time right now, too. So
I like that kid.
I do, too.
There's something about him.
He's gritty. He's gritty.
He's fun.
Yeah, he's gritty. He's also standing out there by himself right now, so snap the ball.
Saying, where do I go?
Snap the ball.
Tyler Beard hands it off to Tiber in the middle, little gap. Nice move to the left, and he's got some room. He breaks over the 35 to the 37. So gain of 5, 10, 15, 18 yards for Tiber. And that's been a bright spot. You know, You're always looking for bright spots.
Yep.
And that brings Tiber to 96 yards for the night.
Yeah. Just from where we started already now kind of seeing some offense generate. You almost wish you could rewind and start that first half again.
Yeah.
So we're right here in the ball game right now.
Halfway through the second quarter, I think Tiber had 4 carries.
Yeah.
And coaches, anyways, a Sternigny no Clement first down. Tyler Beard fakes it to Tiber. He keeps it. He's got some room to the 40, and he drops down right before the first down, gain of 9. So the Eagles moving the ball offensively.
Probably not a bad decision by Tyler right there to take a slide, don't take a hit. Yeah, you know you got 9 yards,
Absolutely.
2nd and 1. Don't take an injury right here to our starting quarterback.
Second down and a long one at the 45. Middleton 37, TCPS 6. 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game.
Full wide receiver set this time, Steve.
Hand off to Tiber. No, it's a fake. He goes deep. It's a good-looking ball. Kyle Gray can't find it. Perfect pass. Tyler Beard throws it to the outside, and that's where you want your quarterback to throw the pass, but Kyle Gray just couldn't find it, and sometimes at night it's hard to pick up the ball.
Yeah, it's almost like looking through your ear hole right there. When you turn around, you look to your right, you're like, where'd the football go? It goes right to the outside. Nice pass that time. Seeing Tyler really settle in, put the ball up to where we can make a play on it. We're right there at it, bang, bang. And but incompletion. 3rd down and 1.
Third and 1 now for the Eagles, looking for a first down. They have 6 on the night. Look for a quick hitter, maybe to Tiber. Here's the handoff. He's met in backfield. Nice move up the middle to the 45, to the 40. He's still moving. The whistle finally is blown after a gain of 10, 15, 14 yards. 14 yards on the play.
Yep, looked like Middleton stacked the box that time, trying to sell out for the run. Once he split the secondary, split through the linebackers, he had daylight, had to make a tackle from, I think it was the cornerback, and safety closed the door. Number 10, looks like Keon Pipkin made the tackle.
So a timeout by Middleton. And, again, you're trying to look for glimpses that you can build off on. And tonight, Tyler Beard, Luke Hudson, Dason Maloney, Zachary Tiber, probably get stars next to their name because regardless what the score is, those kids are still battling.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think those are our three leading up for the player of the game right now. I know we always try to pick one as we get a little closer to the end of the game, but, those three gentlemen right now are really playing some football. Did not drop their heads. That's one thing I'm liking about it. And if you look at the second half right now, we're playing a 7-6 ball game.
Tiber with 118 yards now on the night, 15 carries. And, I'm looking at his gains, 26, 15, 9, 18, 14, 8. We've seen glimpses of this offensive line getting the job done. We all know as running backs, without an offensive line, I don't care who you are, your name, my name, his name, it doesn't matter. The offensive line showing glimpses of some improvement.
Yeah, exactly. If we can just put together a couple of good drives. Like I said, we're getting some different plays. I know we've had some center quarterback exchanges early in the game, some different things that set you back like that. But, showing glimpses, like you said, too. We've got the talent. We've got the players that can make the play. Just got to work together as one cohesive unit and make sure we work together and get some positive yardage.
4 wide receivers. Tyler Beard rolls right. He's got a little time. He's got a man open. Nice catch by Dasa Maloney. Pick up about 7 yards on the play for Maloney. That's his first catch of the night.
I want to say that was the best I've seen Tyler roll out to the right, had pressure from the left from number 17, Jonathan McAlpin. He wasn't dancing that time. Set those feet on the run and drop the pass in there. Great hands by Dasa Maloney to go up and bring down the pass.
I was hitting my foot on the ground because I wanted to encourage you to make that point. That's what he did. He set his feet. When you roll and you can set your feet, man, great things happen. 2nd and 4 now for the Eagles. Tyler Beard hands it off to Tiber. He cuts outside. He cuts back to the outside. 30, 25, 20, 15. Move to the inside. He's down to the 10-yard line.
Again, give him a little space. Tiber will make something happen. Saw it when he split outside the left side of the line. The line opened up a hole for him. Had about 5 yards of space there, and he let his feet do the talking after that, too. So, big gain by the Eagles.
26 yards on that gain. Takes the ball down to the 10-yard line. Sternigny Neil Clement first down. Tiber now with 140 yards plus rushing. And that line right now getting the job done. Here's the fake to Tiber. Tyler Beard tucks it. And it looks like the referee was blowing the whistle. It was unique. Some of the TCPS players stopped.
I'm not sure what happened there besides maybe the referee didn't think the play was set to snap the ball right there. I'm not sure, but I heard a whistle go a couple of times, and neither here nor there. There's no flag on the play. It looks like it's 2nd down and 6 or 2nd down and 7.
So Tyler Beard picks up, I'm going to say 0 on that. Man, no, we'll give him 1.
Yeah.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Looks like actually about
I'm
not sure either.
Okay.
I'm a little confused on that play.
Weddle in now for Tiber at running back. Here's the pass by Tyler Beard. He goes deep for McBunch. McBunch had it in his hands, and he drops it.
Nice coverage there by number 48. Looked like he was there, Jonathan Hauser, to break up the pass, but McBunch had it in the paws and just could not reel it in the corner end zone. Wow, we could have used that one right there too. But, hey, he went up, tried to meet it at its highest point, bring it down, and, live to play another day. 3rd down and 7.
Tiber out of the game with cramps now on his sideline, stretching out. 3rd and 7. Tyler Beard, Weddle. 4 wide receivers. Probably a passing down. No, he's going to keep it. He runs around the end. Tyler Beard cuts back to the middle, and it's going to be a nice open field tackle down to the 5-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the play for Taylor Beard, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal at the 4. Looks like Tiber's coming back in for Weddle. He'll bring the play in. I like Weddle.
I do too.
I mean,
freshman walking in, he's playing both ways. That'll make a man out of you. To
Absolutely.
step up out there as a true freshman and be asked to play both ways too. You got to be impressed with him. He's a workhorse too. He gives Tiber a little break every now and then too. Stepped in when Tiber was injured, so proud to have that young man on the field.
Tyler Beard hands it off to Tiber. Tiber goes up the middle, not much there. He's going to be stopped short, about the 3-yard line. And again, tackle to tackle. For the most part, the Eagles have not done a good job of blocking. Good penetration by Middleton there. So a nice drive for the Eagles, mainly on the ground, but they fall short 2 yards from the end zone. We're actually going to mark it on the 3-yard line. So fall a little bit short, trailing 37-6 here in the fourth quarter.
So I got 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, nice sustainable drive right there. Looks like we're taking a timeout right now by the Eagles. Give us a little chance to take a break, catch our breath. But again, bright spots right there. Seeing more and more bright spots.
Heritage Academy 19, Starkville Academy 6, Oak Hill Academy 27, Winston Academy 21, East Okakabaka.
What's that?
Go on, read that one. East
Actibahaw.
Whatever. Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Actibahaw.
Woohoo! 55, McAdams. I can say that one, 0. I used to tell my son in baseball when TCPS would play West, whatever you said.
Actibahaw.
I'd say, you guys are playing West Chewbacca today.
I know all the people around Starkville and those places appreciate that. You know you're talking about my old alma mater.
No!
Yeah, that's where Mississippi State is.
Oh, okay.
Down there, too.
Oh, okay.
No, I was a Houston graduate.
Okay.
But, no, you're kind of getting down there close to the Bulldogs.
Okay. Again, I want to give a shout-out to Scott Burns. Thank you so much. And to WAQB 90.9 in Tupelo, Mississippi, an American Family radio station. Jim Stanley and others over there, thank you so much. Scott, for all of your hard work to allow TCPS football to be broadcast. Steve Tarver with Greg Jolly, Middleton, Tennessee. It's a beautiful night, and, man, they are treating us right.
Yes, they are.
I heard on the way out they were going to give us food and drinks and candy bars. And
my friend Johnny's over here looking.
Yeah, Johnny the PA guy says, we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Meet me at the stand. I'll be there in a couple minutes. I know how this works. All right, first down and 10 for Middleton. Jenkins back at quarterback. He's not going to try to throw the ball. He almost gets thrown down in the end zone, but a good job by Jenkins breaking out. Picks up about 5 yards. It looked like Mullins had a chance to get him for a safety.
Yeah, Mullins took a dive at him, had him wrapped up around his ankles. Looks like Jenkins broke loose right there, and we ran him out of bounds on about, looks like, the 10-yard line.
Weddle and Gray on the tackle. The freshman and the senior combined. 37-6, Middleton tonight. Middleton looking like they're going to pick up their first victory of the year. The Eagles will fall to 0-2. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, a little movement. Jenkins runs to his own sideline. He hurdles Taylor Beard and then picks up 3 yards. And there goes Kyle Gray on a little cramp job.
I tell you, man, that's kind of been the story of the night, the cramps these guys are receiving, too. I tell you what, Taylor played off a block right there, too, broke down to make the tackle.
Yeah.
Jenkins did a nice athletic move to hurdle, and I'm not sure who cleaned up the tackle for us right there, too. Did you get that, who made our tackle for us?
Yeah, that was, I just wrote it down. Chrisman, I think.
Chrisman.
Jenkins takes the snap. They have in the backfield, nice play, and then he's going to be brought down out of bounds by 2 Eagles, Tiber and McBunch, but he's going to pick up a Sternegui Neil Clement first down, gain of 8 on the play.
It's going to be a first down for Middleton.
That is only the 6th first down tonight.
Big plays, big plays, big plays. Been the story all night.
3:48 left in the fourth quarter as the referee in the white hat, who had a good meal tonight because he's a jolly guy, kept the clock going. Here goes McNeil. He breaks to the outside, and he's got one man to beat, McBunch, but he does not beat him. McBunch brings him down after a 16-yard gain. Another Sternegui Neil Clement first down.
It's going to be another first
Yeah,
down.
nice open field tackle right there by McBunch, closing the gap, man on man right there too, pushing him out of bounds and closing down. But after a 16-yard game right there too, we don't want to end this on a sour note. Let the Middleton Tigers go in with the score.
Tiber going out with cramps now, so no one's been immune to the cramps tonight. Dason Maloney tried to time the blitz. Jenkins again hurdles Beard for the second time. Beard's ducking his head. Taylor Beard's got to keep his head up. Gain of 5 for Jenkins.
Yeah, quick way to get injured right there, ducking your head. He's breaking it down, but once you drop that head, the guy can stiff arm you, he can hurdle you, he can cut around you too. So just keep that head up for safety reasons and to make that tackle.
Shotgun by Jenkins. Here's the quick handoff to McNeil. There's a flag down. Gain of 4, Jason Maloney on the play. And Jason Maloney looks like he's shaking up.
Not going to hurt that guy, though. He dug it out and just ran right back up right there, too. Matt Cates hit him in the hole when he was hitting the hole right there, too. Bounced off of him and looked like Dason closed the gap. Dason's still kind of bending down a little bit. Looks like he's grabbing that shoulder.
Legal procedure on Middleton. So that 4-yard gain will be taken off the board and be a loss of 5 yards on the play. And I tell you, the guy that's handling the down marks, he's all over the place over there.
He is.
He's moving without the ref moving him, and the ref is scurrying, trying to say, son, you can't move this till I move you.
I'm going to say he's running for mayor of Middleton.
I tell you.
He is working it out out there to talk to everybody right now.
Crazy. So Jenkins in the shotgun, carries it, brings it to his own sideline. There's a flag down on the field. Kyle Gray is going to bring him down after a 23-yard run, but I think that's going to come back with a holding.
Yeah, 3 missed tackles on the play right there, too. I think it was a flag in the backfield. Looks like a holding call, but tackles. Got to wrap up.
Yeah, now with 2 minutes left in the fourth period, with 17 healthy ball players tonight, I can understand kids being tired.
Sure.
The technique to miss a tackle with your head up, trying to wrap someone, is acceptable. I mean, you turn on the NFL tonight preseason, you're going to see missed tackles.
Right.
And that can be taught.
Just got to see some guys starting to wrap up, and, I think they'll see it in film. Like you said, when you start to get tired, when you start seeing some of those things really leak out and happen, we just can't see it early.
Right,
we saw a lot early in the game, too. Seen a better played game in the second half right here. A couple of miscues, but much better played in the second half. Something we can build off of.
Yep.
But got to wrap it up.
2nd and 14 now for Middleton.
Got to be getting close to the player of the game.
Yeah, we're going to have to look at some stats here. Got a couple in mind. Again, you get a chance to pick them out.
Is that my perk of the job?
So the quarterback doesn't have his mouthpiece in his mouth, which is a penalty. But no one, he hurdles his own man. And he picks up 9 yards, but how obvious can you be that your mouthpiece is not in your mouth?
Yeah, black uniform, orange mouthpiece.
But again, we haven't had many calls from this guy on this side.
You got to put your mouthpiece in there, buddy.
Show me where his flag is. Look.
Yeah.
Do you see it anywhere? He doesn't have a flag.
I think he's going to call and borrow one.
3rd down and 5 for Middleton.
I think he lost his flag.
Seriously, he doesn't have a flag.
I don't see one.
I know it. Yeah, they didn't give him one. Johnny, the PA guy, said they didn't give him one. Dason Maloney tries to blitz. McNeil up the middle. There's a holding call. Dason Maloney timed it perfectly. And bottom line, they held him. They dragged him down. So the gain of 17 yards.
It's like a tackle by Taylor Beard that time with cleaned it up a little bit by Gray.
All right, so players of the game, I'll give you 3 like I've been doing. Hudson, 6 solo tackles, 2 assists. Maloney, 5 solos, 4 assists. Tiber, 148 yards rushing on 18 carries and 6 tackles.
Got to go with Tiber right there, too. 148 yards rushing and 6 tackles. Great game by Tiber tonight, too. So we're going to have to give Zachary kudos tonight for carrying the rock. Great job.
It's and a touchdown, by the way, too. But
yep.
There's a fumble on the play, and the Eagles are going to get it. It looks like they have it. Yes, they do.
1:08 left on the clock. Let's see if we can end this on a high note right here, too. Great job. Looks like Dason Maloney coming up with the fumble.
Number 2, Maloney on the recovery for the Eagles.
Got it on our own 33-yard line right here. We got plenty of time. Try to put some points on the board right here at the end of the game.
1:04 left in this fourth quarter in this game. The Eagles down 31-6. And into the game for the Eagles, number 17, Hardigan. Want to thank some of our sponsors, Heartland Siding, Maloney Glass and Overhead Door, Rebel Lanes, Stenigi and Neil Clement, North Mississippi Oral Maxillofacial Surgery. Of course, WAQB 90.9. And I know he's not a sponsor, but I get to give another shout-out to my buddy Scott Burns.
He's giving us the thumbs up.
I love Scott.
I do, too.
He's easy to love.
Hey, gets here early.
Now, he gets stressed if it's not working right at the beginning.
But that's what you got.
So I stay out of his kitchen, if you know what I mean.
Technical guy like Scott, he's going to figure out. I won't get over the last week he made it happen.
Tyler Beard to Tiber, and he gets on the outside to the 30, to the 25, down to the 20. And so Tiber picks up another 11 yards.
Adding to the total, right?
Man, oh, man.
Get the guy outside, give him a chance to run the football, and watch him make a play.
Generous spot there, pickup of 12 for the Eagles. A Sternigui Neil Clement first down. And that is the 8th first down for TCPS.
Got a little confusion on the field right now. Looks like Maloney running off. Got Jackson Lipscomb running on the field right here, trying to get the snap off.
.44 seconds in running. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles at the 23. Yeah, and a lot of movement. Everyone's trying to figure out where to line up. Hands it off to Tiber up the middle. He's got a gap. He goes up to the 15, and he's brought down at the 8-yard line.
Wow, nice run.
My gosh.
I love to see a running back square his shoulders, run north and south, not looking for every which way to cut. When Tiber gets the ball and cuts the ball up the middle, he is absolutely dropping those shoulders and running it right down and then sees the seam open up, kicks it to the outside. Great job, Zachary.
1st and goal on the 18, a 15-yard pickup. 175 yards on the night now for Tiber. Tyler Beard keeps it. He goes up the middle. He tries to dive forward. He's down at the 4-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play for Tyler. And 13 seconds left. The Eagles are going to call a timeout. And they're just looking for small victories.
Yeah.
I know some Middleton fans will say, come on, man, the game's over. But right now, TCPS is building for the next 8 weeks.
That's exactly right, too. We're looking to score. We're trying to put some points on the board. Looks like we're sitting on about the 5-yard line right now, too. 4-yard line. Can't see it exactly, but looking for small victory, something to build off going into the next ball game.
So you picked it right. Tiber, 172 yards on the ground, 21 carries now. Player of the game. He has a touchdown, 5 solos, and 1 assist. He joins Dason Maloney as last week's player of the game. So again, a bright spot. Boy, good vision on the field.
Yeah, really is.
It seems like you get him in the open, and he sees things kind of just develop in front of him. And I don't know if you can teach that.
Well,
so if you're Coach Halliday, and we'll talk about this in a minute, you start looking on what you can build on for the next game, which is in 2 weeks. The running attack looks like it has some promise.
Well, here's the thing I'm seeing right now, too. We saw something open up with the evolution of Tyler Beard being able to run the football today, too. We realize he's a mobile quarterback now, can flush outside the pocket, and then obviously with the dual threat of almost 200 yards tonight from Zachary Tiber. Again, the thing we love about him, those pads are pointed north and south. When he gets outside, he points upfield and takes off down the field.
2nd and goal from the 4. Beard next to Beard and Tiber.
Bad snap.
Fumble on the play. Fumble by Beard. That's another almost a turnover. They're going to call a timeout. So the snap hit Beard in the feet.
Looks like Tiber came up with the ball and cover.
That's Tupelo Christian's 3rd and final timeout.
It's like a loss of around 5 yards on the play, maybe. And going to be the last play of the game here.
So the Eagles will have one more chance to try to get on the scoreboard. They're on the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. Scoreboard says 9. We'll go with that, 3rd and 9. Let's see if I have some last-minute scores for you. Thank you for joining us tonight here on WAQB. A final, Calhoun Academy 48, Central Academy 6. Oak Hill Academy 27, Winston Academy 21. Tupelo 13, and Center Hill 10 at the end of 3.
The Tigers' next home game will be against the Wildcats of
Houston holds a lead of 17-14 over Calhoun City.
on September the 7th. Once again, that's a home game for the Tigers.
Brandon 28, Pearl nothing, and Aberdeen 20, Shannon 7.
Like we're going with a field goal right here, trying to end on point.
And why not?
Yeah.
Give Chrisman a chance to get on the board, work on something. And let's see, Chrisman's going to try a 24-yard field goal attempt. So let's see if he could get it through the board here, or on the board.
Kick is up, plenty long.
Okay.
Hey.
So a field goal of 24 yards for Chrisman.
With time just ran off the clock. That's the ball game.
How convenient, right?
How convenient.
So with no time left on the clock, Chrisman hits a field goal. The Eagles fall 37-9. and fall to 0-2 on this very young season.
Hey, small victories, though. Got to look at it this way. Last week did not end anywhere near like we wanted to. I think we had a total of roughly 90 yards of the entire game last week. And tonight we got a running back with 180 yards, basically. So,
Yeah.
I mean, plus the other plays in the game, I'm seeing victories happen where we're seeing the progress.
So the Eagles tonight, just out of the gate, that kickoff return right off the gate, fall behind by a touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown, and then 3 runs by Harris, 41-yard, 39-yard, 55-yard run, and it was 31-0. Zachary Tiber scored on an 8-yard run after a long completion from Beard to McBunch. The extra point was missed, and it was 31-6 Middleton. Then a pass from Jenkins to Brittman for 8 yards. Took the lead from 31-6, to 37-6. And then Chrisman on the last play of the game, 37-9 is the final Middleton. Middleton goes 1-1 on the year, TCPS 0-2. Player of the game, not chosen by me. I say that with a disclaimer.
Yeah, I understand.
I give you the 3 players.
Yeah.
Tonight was an obvious one.
It was, yeah. He had a great game tonight. Zachary Tiber, just really a bull out there running the football, plus 6 tackles tonight. And another bright spot, you take it this way, we win the second half 9-7 tonight.
And that's what right, and I like that.
Yeah.
So I see some toughness out of Tyler Beard. McBunch, a real nice catch. I saw, as you said, Tiber really looking good on some of those open field plays.
Dason Maloney again.
That young man. And Luke Hudson.
Yeah, really.
I mean, let's give a shout out to Luke Hudson.
Exactly.
7 tackles. Well, there it is. That's the final tonight. We are off next week.